to protect and to feed, to stand and fight. His anger, his weapon in the dead of night. Fire in his eyes, the forge within. Every strike, every dish, akin to defend. Fire heart, cooking with rage, tearing apart. Fire heart, for his tribe he'll never depart. In the kitchen of battle, his skill was his blade. With every dish, a promise made to protect and to feed, to stand and fight. His anger, his weapon in the dead of night. In his eyes, the forge within. Every strike, every dish, akin to defend. Fire heart, cooking with rage, tearing apart. Fire heart, for his tribe he'll never depart. His life on the line for those he loves. In the heat of anger he rises above. Through the smoke and the steam his path is clear. With every meal he conquers fear. With hate in their eyes, he didn't flee, he didn't hide. He stood with his pots, his spoon, his might, his cook in his war, his love, his fight. Fire heart, his story's told as the legend starts. Fire heart, his name shall last. Fire heart, his story's told as the legend starts. Fire heart, his name shall last. He'll never depart. He'll never depart.
Your screen.
And we're live.
Don't
Yo.
Hi.
Well,
Hey,
hi there, Twitch.
Past.
What?
I'm going for normal voice.
Why is the entire screen filled with big lady?
Move your mouse, honey.
Just takes a bit for it to leave.
Yep.
Yeah.
This has been the case every single time.
Oh, no. Okay.
No, you need to
So
actually
you
close.
you
the
only
viewing
need to
window.
roll one d20. I don't need you to roll anything fancier than that.
Yeah, I was just
Traffic.
pressing it and
Oh,
nothing.
Okay. So go to there. Go
Mhm.
to the window.
This?
Click next to the 3d12.
Yep.
No. The code, not the
Oh,
not the thing.
right.
So who's doing recap?
They're doing.
Yes, who's doing recap?
Riath.
We can look at.
Like you're gonna enter in some swear words into the text bar.
Hang on, we're dealing
Click
with
Click next to
technical
that.
issues.
All right. I'm gonna need you to delete it up to the 2d20 and then push enter.
They're doing some maintenance work right now.
Just that?
Yeah, push enter. Or roll, return.
Ah.
Perfect. Okay, so you're fine.
A natural 20.
So brilliant.
Such a waste of a
Nice
natural
waste.
20.
I know, but I needed to make sure that the calibration was kicking.
Understand.
So here's the thing. You click the symbol of the dice that you wish to roll, and it
Like
will
that,
auto
and
load
then
so yeah, you
enter.
can roll multiples. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get it.
That's how you do advantage. Alright, thank you very much.
Okay, we can do the recap now. Sorry.
So again, my question: do either Void or Rutram want to do the verbal recap, or shall I take it away?
Do it, man.
All right. Well, last time, a lot of weird things happened, as per usual. But this particularly has mostly to do with the creation of new equipment and weaponry, such as, well, from the perspective of an outside viewer, it could still be weird. So, Uka and Deacon worked together in the forge to start start the creation process of Fultan's new blade, during which some sort of incident happened when they struck the blade at exact same time. A blinding flash occurred, and all of a sudden, a shining black blade was floating above the forge. And they did not understand what just happened, so they called over a bunch of people to try and investigate the blade. What they did notice is that whoever seems to touch the handle is unaffected by this blade, but if you touch it anywhere else, it'll instantly make cuts on your skin and siphon something out, including blood. Um, after some discovery, they figured out that it is apparently a blade capable of absorbing the strength of foes, but also their soul, which is very dangerous, and the party is very much on guard with that, and we're not sure to hand it if they should hand it to Fultan. But Fultan convinced them by saying that it is a perfect use for the war they're about to start. So they handed it to him anyway. At the same time, Eager and Avis went outside and found a sequoia tree. And Eager performed a sort of ritual to create a thunderstruck branch, not knowing that what he was actually striking was a dryad. She came out of the tree, got very, very pissed, and just basically said, I will remember this, and he did get his branch, but not. There's probably going to be repercussions for that. They made their way back to town, but not to town, to the tribe, and through several other people taking a look at it and studying it, they came to the conclusion that if whoever holds this item actually uses it as a sort of guidance material, as many different people were holding it, it started sparking with their particular element. Then Eager suggested fusing it with one of the pristine diamonds that Spears gave him, and Nim offered to do that for him, which she did, and he paid her for it. And yeah, that's basically where we left off.
So where are we picking up, Puss?
Well, you're all gathered around, are you not?
Nope. I'm
Almost
still
everyone.
with the family.
Uka is still with poison truth.
Oh, right. Okay, still over there. Do.
So it's not midday yet because they haven't had their fight.
And
No.
I also still had a question that I phrased whilst you were still setting up for Stream Pass, but you said there was an additional effect on that staff. Did you have time to work that into the macro?
Not yet. I'm still gonna work on it. I just been really swamped this entire week, so I hadn't had much to work with you guys this prep work because I had put that a little bit on the back burner because I was more the time I spent on yesterday's team because I was missing a lot of things for them to be able to go forward. I fixed most of it, but and the leftover time I had, I did try and do a few things also for today's session. But again, I've been swamped. I'm sorry if there are a few things that hadn't been edited yet. I'll get to it when I have time.
That's fine. As long as we don't get into combat, it's not going to impact anything, so... Which I'm sorry, Rutram.
What? Hey, what?
Aren't you the
Sorry, what?
strongest person here?
What?
It's okay. I'm just gonna feed your bloodlust. Pat pat.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to fill in some stuff real quick.
It's okay.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
making a I was
You were
making a rib
distracted
at the
by your
combat
husband.
junkie.
Oh, yes, yes. Laugh at me. Laugh
So-
at me.
So pass. Where are we starting?
We will start off with. I think we'll start with Riot today.
Well, I'm not doing anything till probably just before dusk. So
So you're basically just spending time with Nala, Claw,
Akara.
and
He's bonding.
With
good,
Akara,
good,
yeah.
good. Well, then we can shift over to.
It seems that Deacon
Okay.
decided to stay in the forge.
He's got work to do.
You said Uka?
Yeah, we can continue on where we left off with Duka because we finished up with her on a little bit of a cliffhanger.
Did we?
Yeah,
She was
a
just
little.
talking. It was. I thought then you were going to the fight.
Right. Right. We ended off with the time we're about for you to head back to be able to manage to get with the fight, the training fight
Mhm.
with Hangout.
Oh,
Give me
right.
eager
With Ego.
with eager. We don't know who this hangout person is.
Mm.
Yeah, before Uka
Yeah.
goes, she probably would collect the
Oh yeah, that's a thing that I missed
Small,
in the recap. Uka made Poison Tooth cry, and apparently Poison Tooth is deciding to be a female.
and then I go back apparently. Pass. The game is still paused, so I can't remove my token.
Give me a moment. I'm fixing a few tokens up really quick. There we go. Unpaused.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that.
Can you pinpoint the place where the fighting?
There is like an exercise yard and training space for the warriors of the clan is usually hanging out in this area because it's open and it's not, used for growing food in, and there's not a lot of tents or anything of that nature to be in the way, so they have unofficially made that into their training spot right now.
So she's basically gonna stand here and wait for Iger to get his ass here, finding the training weapons. Why is all the warriors here?
Because they're probably
Because
training
it's in the
themselves.
training ground.
They're probably also training. And let's not forget that we were setting up for war, so it makes sense that they're, gathering up.
They're getting their
Oh
workout
yeah,
on.
remember what you said, Pass, around the same time where we are getting this, something would be done.
Can you remind me, because again I have.
Something Tallow have working for Avis
Oh,
on
right.
Uka's strongly do this kind of deal.
Right. Avis, you're still standing around with
Hubby.
Eager, correct?
Yeah. We were looking at the staff.
Yeah. Has that is Talu comes over and like lightly taps you on your shoulder.
Hmm? Yeah. What's up?
Um, the order you had ordered through Pepper is complete. Do you want to
Who's
collect it now?
Pepper?
So many food
Bruh.
memories today. So many
As
food
in, who's
memories.
Pepper?
Do you need a second pass? Do you...
Uka! The order you gave to Uka is finished. Do you wish to collect it now, or do you rather wait a little bit?
I think I've waited long enough. I would like to see it.
She don't know what it is. She just pull you and hey, I need your measurements and start measuring you.
Well, okay. So first of all, Avis thinks that this is the shield that she ordered 5 million years ago.
That's true.
So that's why her response was like that. Anyway, she'll follow Talon.
Has she guides you inside where you see Deacon hammering away at the plates of a mixture of different bronzes into shape? He guides you over where you see an armor standing with a full setup and a shield knocked onto one of its arms.
Avis will take a good look at the armor. What does it look like?
The same as Uka.
It's of the same nature as Uka, with it being a splint mail. That's the entire. It covers the torso, and then there is like a small shoulder poldons attached to it, and then arm guards and leg guards to it.
All right.
Sadly, there is.
And now you know what she needed the measurements for.
Mm-hmm.
There were sadly no thigh guards invented yet.
One thighs out. Okay, I see. She'll like walk over and like take a closer look at it. All right. And
You
this
do
is all for me?
know how splint mail looks like, right?
I just googled it. Yes.
Yes, it's hardened leather with metal plating riveted to it.
Yep. Let's see here. Can I try it on?
Yes, of course. So we can have it tighten or loosen a little bit. I just tied it to the dummy so it were out of the way and be able if there were any finishings that needed to be done to it.
All right. Avis will try to start like attaching it, I guess, putting it on.
Mm-hmm.
And picks up the shield as well.
The shield is a little bit heavy, but it's basically something you can train to carry around. As it
Okay.
is metal plated.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see here. So I'm wearing it now. Do I feel anything that's off about it or anything?
It needs a little bit adjustments here and there, but it like feels nice to have on.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. All right. What's the AC value that this gives me?
I believe it's I need your character sheet because I'm just gonna drag the item in really fast. Onto your sheet. It did not transfer over the
Oh, there it is.
There we go.
All right.
It would give you an AC of 17.
Okay. How much dex can I add to this?
It is heavy armor, so I believe it's only a +2
Okay.
tops.
So then that will give me. Hold on, let me.
You just need to equip it, then it will edit your.
Ooh. Don't mind that. This, I think, yes. That's not entirely correct. So +2 from my dex, which means that the armor gives me 19. I guess I'll edit
Oh,
the
wait, do you
properties on
actually
it.
get any dex bonus from it? Give me a sec, I'm reading up
Well,
on it.
at the start of this campaign, you said that every armor gives you dex bonus.
Oh, it's also because you're not. Oh, I see why. It's because you're not the proficient in the armor yet.
Yes.
Then you don't actually get either proficiency bonus or your dex bonus to the armor. That's actually a pretty neat way to tell people, hey, either train to use your weapons or don't use too heavy or untrained equipment. That's actually
A
a pretty
minute.
neat one.
I'm wearing heavy armor and I'm not proficient in it. That means I can't cast spells.
Who
Oh,
needs to
man.
cast spells anyways? That's overrated.
Yeah, I'm just
Get-
a warlock.
Get good, scrub.
Also, what is the shield? Does the shield do anything more than just basic +2?
It also is resistance to primitive weaponry. So is the armor, which means they would need to. They have a harder time hitting you, so they automatically rolls a disadvantage against you if they're using primitive weapons.
Okay. So
So
I get
let's say
that from. So I get that from the shield and the armor. Does it give me some
Yes.
kind of bonus of having both?
No, that's quite literally what having modernized equipment does. Is that the previous tier is having disadvantage against you.
Okay. I see. All right. So sweet, I guess. Let me just make sure everything's correct.
And if there's more than 2 tiers between the different equipment, then there's also damage mitigation that comes in, but that's for later. We are taking that up.
Okay. So now, for now, I just need to train my heavy armor. Otherwise, I am royally screwed.
Maybe you should join in the fight.
Yeah, probably.
You know that Iger is going to have a sparring match.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Why does she sound like she's 10 miles away?
Because she was echoing through Passer's mic as well, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
I'm going. Okay, yeah. After fitting myself in the armor, I'll like get the final bits of adjustments made, I guess, to like tighten it or whatever.
Loosen it a few
and-
places, tighten it a few others.
And I'll guess I'll like walk out towards where Igor and Uka were doing their training.
Mhm.
So the battle
which-
junkie can get her fix after all.
So I guess we jumping to when Eager comes to the battleground.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna see, do anyone have anything special they want to do really quick? Before we go in for them to have a training session.
I mean, I could. Well, I mean, while I'm at
Deacon
watching
might
the
want
training
to.
session. Yeah, Deacon's also got stuff he might want to do.
That might actually be better, so that way, if he wants to test any of the equipment, he could be like, "Ah, I know where some eager people to go beat up shit
Mhm,
would
yeah.
to test this stuff
I
out."
know two. I know
Well,
two
the thing
dumbasses.
is that it was specifically said that we're not using non-lethal weaponry.
No, that you are using non-lethal weaponry.
Yeah, but if he
Mhm.
wants you to like test out like how durable something is, then
I mean, I guess that's true, but he'll still need time to craft it. So theoretically, the battle would have already happened before he shows up with those things.
the inquiry was, did anyone have anything special to do? Deacon's been sitting on this for a bit.
It's Deacon.
Yep.
Is there anything special you want to have done?
Well, I still had arrangements with the Star Forger that I was wanting to finish doing.
Oh?
Cause
Oh.
yeah.
Yes?
Because I was wanting to try to craft something that hopefully piques his interest, where we can arrange making a pact, but that depends on if I guess if it meets the requirement.
Mm-hmm. Tell me, how are you going to make this item of a great item?
Um, well, with the current items that I have in my possession, and then doing a little bit of training of other stuff, I was planning to try to interweave some where's it at? Interweave some bronze with the silver vein crystals, and probably a little bit of the silver along with it to try to make a I guess a traditional breastplate, but have it fitted where you can socket like tiny gems and stuff into it. So like a crested gem breastplate.
Oh. Oh, you want to make something of that nature. What kind of bronze were you thinking of making?
Um, uh, well, I was originally going to use one of the one of the expended arcane crystals that I was able to use for recharging, but since since the since I have crystals that have more of a magical uh, intertwining with the silver veins, I was thinking about uh, mixing those ends with the silver, along with the traditional bronze.
So you want to make a mixture of bronze alloy where you mix in silver into the mix.
Yeah.
Are you also mixing in gold to make a more black bronze?
Yeah, we can do that.
Mhm.
Because I'll probably end up also taking the helmet and then remaking it along with the breastplate.
You're gonna make some fancy shit, ain't you?
I can't help you. I want to make my craft.
That's fair. I actually like it. You're focusing on experimenting and pushing the limits of what you can make. I love that. Give me first. I need you to do roll me two smithing tools to begin with, because you need to make the mix correctly for the black bronze.
Gotcha. 1 and 2. Yeah, double 20s.
Double critical. As you're like making this, and you pour out the melted alloy mixture out, are you also putting something extra in to the bronze mix?
Other than the crystals, I probably will enhance the forge with create bonfire to try to make it a more smoother process.
But I was also thinking of, are you sprinkling in the crushed magic crystals in to the bronze mix?
Uh, hmm. I can. I'll probably add in like. I'll probably add in one medium crystal that I grinded down because I have two others that I want to try to implement for two other items.
Right. I'm going to roll something right now. Let's see, I'm going to roll twice.
Holy, 98?
As you pour in the dust of the crystal, the magic crystal you had on you, um, something starts to change a little bit with the alloy mixture at first because it starts to boil. Like you can hear it boiling in, and you can hear it starting to sizzle a little bit inside the crucible. And then as you pour it out into the forms for it to take the shape of bars you want, and as they start to cool, you can see there's something a little bit different than normal. That has happened in differentiation of normal black bronze. You can see outlinings in the very metal of both gold and silver running through it. A stark contrast to the normal black bronze. And you can sense that there is something different with these bars of metal you just have procured from your little experimentation.
Hmm.
You see plenty of the other workers are gathering around and taking a look at it. As they're puzzling at what you just been doing. Are you going to continue to work, or are you going to show off this to someone else?
He's currently focused on doing what he's doing, so he will continue working.
Roger that. Roll me another smithing tool, please.
Doot, doot, doot. Another
Nice,
26.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. As you take a few bars and put into the forge for heating up so they're more malleable, and you start beating the bars together into a plate, you see the very lines in the metal starts to shift as if they're connecting to each other.
Interesting.
And as you keep hammering it into shape, and you make the small indentures and fastening points for crystals to be inlaid, it's as if the very metal beneath your fingers just like shifts with its lines as you beat the metal into the form and shape that you so want it to take.
There we go.
A few hours of this, you have a prototype of a breastplate. This is the first time you have made like a solid plate out of metal that is to be used as a breastplate, I would like to point out. So it might still need a little bit of fixture. Oh. Just a heads up, we might, we are getting hit by a storm right now, so if we do lose internet, sorry about that in advance.
The stream disconnected. The on Twitch
Really?
just went down.
It still
just
runs
went
for
down.
me.
Same
Oh.
here.
Okay.
It's just really, really shitty quality. Hold on. Let me just put it up again.
Alright. Yeah, I just redid it, it's fine. But yeah, it looked like it went down, sorry.
Oh boy, we're getting thunder and lightning now.
Yo, Eager, chill.
Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening.
DMCA.
We're getting we're getting DMCA'd by the Thunderlord. Yeah. For as long as it's possible, if I do lose connection again, I am very sorry, dear viewers, but I can sadly not do anything against that.
We still have the recording, which should be fine.
Yeah. But as you shape this breastplate or prototype of our breastplate in, and you like lift it up, it still needs a little bit of work because you can see it needs, you know, some fittings to be riveted into the armor itself, like leather straps and whatnot. I guess it's only a breastplate you're making, correctly?
Yeah, just the breastplate with the remaking of the helm.
Oh, you want to remake your helmet?
Well, with the same material. Try to keep it a matching
Yes.
fit.
You take a few extra bars out and starts making basically a ball of metal to have on top of your head. Again, it connects nice together easily, and again with the lines into it. Are you also going to make insert points for crystals on the helmet, or was it only on the breastplate you did that?
I was also thinking about making it for the helmet as well. I think I was only going to do like one slot for the helmet, 2 slot for the breastplate. Try not to go too fancy with it.
Hmm. Suddenly, your hammer starts to glow a little bit, and you hear its voice ring out to you. An Arcanist's plate. Haven't seen or made one of those since the old ages.
Oh,
And the very metal you have made. An alloy I even haven't seen before.
hmm.
The plate you have made is good for spellcasters to wear. More protection than a lousy robe will ever get them. And it gives them the chance to channel and store extra magic.
That's 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 good for me, I guess. I just I was going based off of what the what it felt for.
Hmm. Shape the metal into a shape it wished to be is always a strong plan. It might only be a slight magical trinket you have made, but you are showing progress.
I appreciate it.
Now return and on your skills and your craft, young one. There is background noise, Avis. I am not entirely sure if it's just because you accidentally muted. I can try to turn it a little bit up. Oh god, it's getting close. Um,
You good, boss?
yeah, sorry, I was just trying. But you have made the basics of an Arcanist plate. Now, do you wish to continue on working, or is there something else you wish to tinker with,
The
Deacon?
if if the majority of the breastplate and helm is done, the next thing he wants to work on is start working on the bands. He'll he'll pull out a small uh um where did I put it at? Oh right, I didn't write it down as an item. He'll pull out a piece of hemp rope that he used to measure Elena's wrist, and he'll shape a piece of copper with gold to start making into two bands, one fitting for Lena and then one for himself.
Yes. Roll me a smithing tool, if you would please.
Yep.
You make a pair of decent arm rings. It's not your greatest work, but they still like look and shape nicely to be put around one's arms. Of course, you can always add a little bit more detail to it, but that's not your specialty. You would need to talk with a carver for that. If you want smaller inscription or iconography to be inlaid into it.
He'll look around the he'll look around the forge and ask about any carvers around.
Tyler would like look up for him riveting leather into the breastplate. I can do it. What do you need exactly?
He'll hand the bands over. I want to inscript three specific words on it.
On both, or the big or the small one?
On both.
Okay. What do you? Does Tyler know how to write?
I don't
Yeah,
think so.
probably.
None of us
Wasn't
do.
he part of the whole group of Ava's making the alphabet and stuff?
Oh, that's true. I guess there's that. Yeah.
And on top of that,
He-
he would at least know. He would at least know giant runes.
Yeah, we can have to put him a little.
He knows a little bit, but he's not fluent in it. In the written words that Avis worked on are in giant tongue.
The He'll think for a moment.
I can
guess-
move, but I'm just not as proficient with giant as it's only minor writing I've done so far.
I think if I would remember what certain lettering would be like.
I don't know what's causing the tinkling.
Yeah,
But if you
hang out.
can
We can
mute up,
hear
I
you.
appreciate it.
Your
Oh, sorry,
eyes.
it's my mic. I thought my mic was muted.
I know the language, but I don't not know if I remember what it looks like.
Which language are you? Giant. It's runic.
Um,
So it would be like Nordic runes and German runes in a mixture.
I can show you which ones I want specifically in a order, if that helps. Speaking to Tallow.
Sure.
He'll show the runic sign of unity by by minor illusions.
So like these glowing runes in the air just start showing up, and he like scribbles them down on the dirt next to his workstation, into the soot on the work table he's at. I will make sure to. No. Can you make them again here later if there is? I'll just make sure that I got them correct, if possible, friend.
I think that can be arranged.
Ah, good. I'll just finish fastening these leather straps onto this breastplate so it's ready for inserting. I can see you made some fastening points. What are you going to be putting on it?
Hmm. Don't have a idea just yet. Just mostly just working on trying to remember the basics. Hopefully, just making it into a plated pretty much a plated vest for now, until I can come across what I want to try to accomplish.
Ah, of course. He finishes off quickly with fastening leather straps to the armor itself. And then he puts it on the now empty armor stand dummy next to his workstation. It's way too big for the dummy to really wear, but it hangs there at least for now. And he starts working on the armband with inscribing.
He showed the first one. Then after he gets that one down, he'll he'll uh show one of what was it called? He'll show the runic sign of watching, and then the final one would be of protection.
Mhm. You see him writing down the runic words into each armband, and he then hands them back to you for your appraisal.
Looks him over.
They look perfect. Plus, you're one of the first to actually have something akin to armoring, so that in itself is a little bit prestigious. To have metal jewelry, that's a rarity, if at all existing, as of yet.
Taken with smile, and I I appreciate that you able to do what you do for what I do hopefully can work towards, but currently the noggin is not the most set of mine, but when one doesn't have a skill, always request for another. He'll lightly pat Tallow on the shoulder. I appreciate your work for me.
Always happy to help, friend.
And I'm always here willing to help you.
And that goes back the same. He then returns to heating up a few metal pieces and then or bent tools and like straightening them up and whatnot after he has done help with some of what you have just created. And that's where we're gonna leave you hanging out, since you've been using quite a few hours on this.
Yeah.
And we
Meanwhile,
shift up. Meanwhile, at the training plaza.
I guess I see Iger walking towards me.
Oh yes.
There you're at, Iger. Here goes. She basically throws a stick to you.
Oh, okay, he catches it.
Okay, so
Okay.
now what?
If I need to learn, teach you how to fight. First of all, you know how to hold it if you use it as a spear.
Uh, yeah, no, that's pretty standard.
I got this idea where, well, we could maybe make a kind of a spearhead for your quarterstaff. So, if you get attack in close combat, you can just stab and still help yourself. You know, when you're out of spell slots, everything turns to hell. You always have that.
Right.
So, you know how to use a spear, do you?
Roughly. I mean, in concept, it's not really all that much different from a quarterstaff, except stabbing instead of swinging.
Do you know if someone's attacked you? Do you know how to push away with a spear?
Uh,
I need to know what I'm working with.
yeah, I'm not quite sure.
Okay. She takes a wooden axe kind of deal, really tough and stuff. It's a training axe. If I come at you with this,
Yeah.
she go to you and take like lift grab your spear. She asking to grab your spear like attacking, and turn the side to it. And then she's trying to give it a little, like she is training a child kind of attack. just so he get the idea.
Okay.
So she's basically making a small attack with the wooden axe. Should I roll something past?
Yes, please roll me. You should still have your hand axe on you. Just use your hand axe for attacking as a training weapon.
So stand up roll.
You just roll your hand axe, I said, honey. Roll an attack, please. She instantaneously coming swinging at you, Eager, but you easily parry her away.
So
Do you counter?
am I supposed to like counterattack or
We are trying to get a fight in, so good try.
okay?
She also
What
normally
kind?
use
What
shield,
do
so
I
she also
wanna?
bring a wooden shield.
Technically speaking, I'm not proficient with like hand axes, but am I just using a
You would
basic
use a
quarterstaff for this?
quarterstaff.
A
You would
basic
basically be
quarterstaff for
using
this.
you would be using a basic quarterstaff.
Okay, then I need to re-add a normal quarterstaff to my inventory. Because I currently only have the +2 one.
She gave you a stick like a quarterstaff kind of.
I know. I just need to
Yeah, but he took it
re-add
out of his inventory because he got the new one.
I should be able to find this in compendium packs.
Items, weapons.
Do you under just the AR message sample items? Where? Okay. Give me a second
I'll
here.
do it.
Ah, here we go. Okay, found a category. Then weapons. Go down to the queue.
Already ahead of you,
Oh.
buddy.
Man, you're fast. All right. Thank you. Then I make a counter attack. I believe there should be an auto macro for the, oh, it's not showing up in my inventory. Oh, I gotta set it to having it equipped. There we go. That should still miss her, right?
I believe so. A 15 still misses you, right, hon?
Yes.
It misses. She parries you off. And it goes back and forth like this for like the. Okay.
Okay, you want to play this out entirely?
Just making.
Just keep missing each other.
Yeah.
I was gonna say eventually Avis will show up and just jump in and attack both of you.
Nah. She's gonna probably let us finish before she has a rumble.
It was mostly
That'll jump you.
mean like a joke, but Yeah, we could just say we just training back and forth.
Yeah.
Why is she not getting her proficiency bonus on her attack?
Yeah, that's. Hold on. It rolled the correct one earlier.
That would be a 15 then. Does a 15 hit you?
No, it still doesn't hit me.
Again, he like last moment just parries off your swinging at him. Iga, are you counter striking?
Mhm.
Man,
He's trying to.
Man, we can't roll for shit.
Again, she easily whacks the spear. Your what would I say spear? Your impromptu training spear to the side. Last round of rounds, and we're going to do a little time jump for Avis to arrive.
Oh, you double click the hand axe.
my God.
Again, missed and parried and open for counter strike.
No!
Yeah.
Does a
but-
18?
Actually hit.
Oh, it
Fuck.
hits?
Actually hit.
Wow.
I actually managed to find an opening.
And you
Actually
just
hit.
tap her. You'd like do a gentle like you break through her gun like tap her at her solar plexus. That was the last roll of this training fight. Because we're taking somewhat the average that both of you going through this with like you're
Each of
trying to push.
Yeah,
What?
each of these rolls represents like a couple minutes.
Yeah. And then you hear the clink clank of another armored individual walking in.
You see Avis kind
probably
of
look-
awkwardly shuffling forwards. She's not very used to this yet.
Not walking properly. That's why so much noise.
Hey, Avis.
Hey, I heard you guys were training. I think I
Yeah.
should do
Oh,
that
I
too.
see your arm.
What-
I see your
what is-
armor is finally done.
Yeah,
I hope you like it.
took a bit.
Not to, like, it looks very impressive, but not to judge you, hun, but you look very uncomfortable.
You know, shit, this is the first time I'm wearing something like this.
Like it's heavy, but not like heavy when I was carrying both for children, you know.
This is a different kind of heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I've
No,
been
I
through
get it.
that.
I get it. Just
It took me a week or two to actually get comfortable with wearing mine.
All
I
right.
said,
Well,
you don't have an armor, I start with you. And when I got pregnant, Tallow was taken over.
if I want to wear this into combat, I need to get more comfortable with this. So I'd like to train as well.
Of course, we can have a sparring match too.
You hear a guy, yeah, she wore it for like a damn week. I heard she even slept in it. Hear chuckles from the rank and file of training soldiers.
hey, can the wild berry gallery shut up?
Hey, you're on our field. You respect our culture here, and we like to banter.
Ugh.
And then you hear them just like go into like a casual small talk while fighting each other. Like, oh, how's the wife? Oh, she's doing great. Oh,
To that
also,
to that thing
congratulations
he
on.
said, Pass. To that thing he said, I heard he slept in it. Try and have a fucking child crying the entire night.
Pass. Do you have your mic open because we can hear Pepper twice?
Yeah, but that's because she.
I feel like her mic might not even be on. Like she's very quiet all of a
My
sudden.
mic is
It's
is
on.
on.
There we
It's
go.
going
Now
through.
she sounds better.
Yeah.
I just have a broken voice today, so.
I already have two small children at home. I don't need a third.
Anyway, how about we get started?
Well, the real question is, who does Avis want to fight with?
So, who you want to fight, or we take a trio fight?
Well, it doesn't really matter who I fight, although I suppose the more experienced melee fighter would be better. She looks at Uka.
Sure,
Eager
I will
steps- Eager
always help.
steps back.
So, what you using?
Avis will use her Packet of the Blade feature to summon a wooden axe.
You could just take one of the one with on the training ground.
I could, but that wouldn't allow me to use my magic on it. I don't use my physical strength. I don't use my physical strength to strike with my axe.
But this
I
is.
use magic.
Oh God.
That's kind of the point of this exercise, Avis.
I'm not
She's
learning how
just,
to
pointing at
strike. I'm
just
not
pointing.
learning how to attack. I'm learning how to wear this armor.
Just point. Just as you know, this is a sparring match, not a real match.
I'm aware.
Magic is not allowed.
I'm not casting anything.
Just warning you. So who's starting, or
You can come at me. She'll raise her shield. What's that for?
That was not me.
Oh, pass. What the fuck?
Sorry about that. I was just rolling to see what potentially happens.
What?
What do you mean potentially?
why can't I click my weapon?
You might have paused the game. I don't know.
No, it's because her weapons menu is still open somewhere, I believe. There you go. I made it work. You can click on. Can you see it in the chat box? You should be able to use the weapon.
I think because you sent it, she
No,
can't.
I can't still not use it.
And she has to do it herself.
Yeah, if she doesn't trigger it, the attack and damage buttons don't show up.
Damn, that's rough.
Yeah. Give me a second here. I'm going to take a look of where she fucked up. Stop clicking.
Nice.
There you go. You had not activated your token. Oh shit.
Again, it's not using her proficiency for some reason.
Yeah, but we know it's a +3 to it. I don't know what is going on here. But she comes in with a
23.
hit.
Are you hit?
I believe you are hit.
Yes, my AC is 20.
She just like comes in and like gives you a love tap at your abdomen.
Mm-hmm. Right. I guess I'll strike back.
Mm-hmm.
Also, pass. Just to clear it up, is me using a Pact of the Blade Axe actually influencing the training?
A little bit, because it is by definition a magic weapon you're summoning.
But I'm not training to use my weapon. I'm training to use the armor, right?
Yeah.
Would that matter?
A little bit, because even if you do a lob tap with a weapon, it automatically gives one damage of the type it's using. Because of its magical
Oh,
nature.
okay.
So basically, the best you can do is drop it and pick up another.
Sure, I'll use that then. Alright. I'll just grab a normal battle axe. Or the training one of that.
A normal build.
Let me roll
They
for
don't
that.
have training axes of that size.
Fuck. Well, then hand axe, I guess.
Yeah, they do have akin to hand axes for training weapon.
That's what I'm using.
Yeah.
I saw it roll off that 20 though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
misses.
Remember, the purpose is not to have her hit Uka. The purpose is to continue spending time training.
Mhm. To get the feeling of being in the armor, so she can feel how it like moves with her or against her while fighting.
Right. So that's my roll.
Yeah. Okay, your turn.
That misses.
That's a 17. That's a miss. You easily parry this either with your shield or your own axe before you go in for a counter chop.
Yeah. Man. Same roll.
Miss. I guess new.
Mm-hmm. Next round. Fight.
Miss. Oh wait, no, that hits because of the
Wait.
extra +3.
Yeah, that's a 22. She comes in behind you as she like in a flurry of blows dances around you and then like love taps your backside.
No. No, not again. I have trauma.
Wait, did she tap you on the bum?
You should be used to that by now.
No, it's fucking traumatic experience. It's fucking
Remember, she has a stalker.
Avis immediately looks around if Jimny's around.
She's in the crowd smiling and waving at you.
Ugh.
Okay.
Damn it, I have not her uploaded. I need to have her uploaded to our NPC
So-
job.
You don't have to. You don't have to trust me. Trust me. Trust me.
So there was it the last one because we only have 3 with the Iker. So
Yeah, it's 3 per.
Alright.
hey, Avis, can I give you some pointers?
Sure.
When you're wearing a heavy armor, how are you in your strength?
My strength. I'm not very strong physically.
Then you need to train that too. You need to get physical stronger, so you can better carry your armor. So my best idea is walk around in this, work in it, do some heavy lifting in the armor.
All right.
She starts giving off the gym bro.
And
Or...
if you want, I will offer you to have training match every day to the fight is there.
I think I'll take you up on that. I need to learn how to use this.
Yeah. We have a big fight coming up, and I want that son of a bitch to die next time I see him. And so I can collect what I owe.
He is also the one that has the stones, right?
Oh, you sense it too?
Well, I can sense that it's in that direction. But from the way you've told me, it seems like he has them.
Between you and I, he needs to die.
Agreed.
And I'm looking forward to fucking burn his face off next time I see him. He can
Avis will
taste my
nod.
hammer. She basically says with angry smile. She's
Avis
pissed
nods
at
sagely. All right.
So, you're up for more, or you need to take a workout?
I guess I should increase my strength first before I train further.
If
If
you
I'm
need something heavy to lift on, I could gladly use you for carrying some stuff. I
sure,
need to have a talk with some of the miners.
right.
Look at all the men and women working in the forge are like swole.
Mm.
But shouldn't you guys actually go deliver something to a special place? I heard
What?
something about you collected something for your mother.
What?
You
You talking
know the
about?
stone. She goes a little bit closer to whisper to you. You know the stones?
I don't have any stones. And the only stone that's here is in the hands of that hyena woman.
Then want help grabbing it?
You want to piss off spirits?
Piece of spears. Oh, that's her. Oh yeah, that's her wife. That's wife. I forgot.
Yeah. So whether we like it or not, we have
What
to
would it
wait.
take to get that stone from her?
Apparently, Spirits has some kind of deal with her. So unless that's not done,
What kind of deal?
I don't know. Ask him.
I hope he gets it fixed soon so we can deliver that shit. I hope we collect them soon so everything goes in order again. She puts a hand on your shoulder like comforting kind of deal.
Yeah. There's many battles ahead of us.
Yeah.
Any case, I should probably work on my physical strength. Seeing how you two probably don't have an issue with that. She looks at both of you, looks at your strength scores, looks at her own strength score.
Hey, what can I say? Some girls take after the mother. I'm taking after my father.
Right. Well, good luck with your training, I guess. she'll walk off to go do physical training, I guess.
Yes. We're going to switch to someone else then. Well, Uka and Hangout are still gonna train for a few hours. Avis is going to do her training arc. Eager. Son of a bitch.
You will be shot.
I'm trying here, okay?
Minus 10 GM points.
Mm,
Fuck off.
Why the hell did you become Mickey Mouse?
Don't,
Don't
no,
make me
no.
fucking laugh while I'm drinking.
Peppa, can you strangle him for us, please?
It would be appreciated. Thank
If
you.
you are there.
That's so far.
It's so fun.
It's, believe me, it's worth it. Okay?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So where are you shifting to, Pat?
I think we're going to shift to where the rest of the party is having a
Pass.
small discussion.
Pass, do you mind if I have
Yes.
one little thing I bring up with Uka before we switch?
Sure.
Okay.
Say, Uka, now that I've got you here, I can also ask this, I guess. Do you remember that piece of ore that I brought you a long time ago that you couldn't smelt because you couldn't get the temperature high enough? Did you ever end up getting back to that?
Piece of.
I think what we called it was, what was it? Hematite?
Oh yeah, pass. Have we actually been working at that while?
No, you have not have time to really work on tech as much.
Sadly, not reached to that level yet because too much work to be done.
Right.
Because
Okay.
you have to remember, she alone and a few other workers are the only one who are supplying 4 different tribes of several hundred people and warriors with orders coming in.
Oh, I know. I figured that she's slammed right now, but they seem to have a little bits of time in between to experiment with new materials. But if the forge is still not able to get that
But
level of heat
it
intensity, then that's fine.
probably would in the future would be one of the goals. Some of the miners also found some new stones we are trying to experiment on.
Yeah, we just gotta figure
When we
out a
have the
way
time.
to have the forge get hotter without breaking down. All right, let's keep going.
And we get back to sparring.
Yeah. And we shift our focus to Spirits, Nim, Servo, and Fultan.
Hmm. What's Deacon waving at? Anyways.
Guys, it's just seen.
Yeah, we know. Calm down. They're fucking about having a little bit of fun.
They're fucking about. This is fine. This is totally fine.
This is totally fine. One is just breaking the fourth wall, apparently.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, fluffery. Tall people left. Nim is over here making a apule and then feeds it into the scar for Servo to hold on to.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's shiny, that's important. That is something I'm going to have to deal with later. Put it in there for safekeeping. AKA, I now have a bra of holding. It only just cost me a well, that's impressive.
Excuse me, the fuck what?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I just have an endless bag of holding. This is fine.
Yeah, it's just a bag of holding. There's nothing unique about it at all.
I'm just getting my bestie shiny things that I have no idea what the fuck to do with at the moment. Are you feeding his mouth an apule of clay and diamond?
Yes.
Yes. He's holding on to it. That's how I get it to his dimension, right? I put it through the scar. I put it through his mouth, right? That's how magic works, right?
Right?
No.
How else am I supposed to get to your plane of collections and holding things?
Well, you can give it to me, and I can send it there with my connection between my little avatar here and my greater selves.
Uh-huh.
Can't just put a hole or something.
That's not a. You see him drawing a hole in the like a circular motion in the air, and you just see like the world starts cracking, and you can feel the
No.
air being drawn in.
No.
Look.
No. Stop.
Look, that is fun and extremely dangerous. He like quickly runs his tentacle over to wipe it out of existence, as if he was rubbing something off a billboard, off a blackboard.
Here's a shiny.
What?
Is it?
Okay, either you can swallow it or you can take it. I'm not going to force it anywhere you don't want it. So consent's a thing. I need you to pick one.
Dear.
Mildly concerned on watching this unfold right before my very eyes. Huh.
Shock.
You see, you see her holding, one of his tentacles, like with the little mouth in it, just like completely gorged out, filled with an item that's way too big to pass through.
About the size of a finger. So, okay, if that's not supposed to go there, where's it supposed to go? Let me just. Is it another tentacle? Is it one without a mouth?
No, it's not how it's supposed to work.
Okay. So how's it supposed to work?
You see, one of several of his tentacles picks up the small item you're sending to him, and you see him claps them together, and you see the item is gone.
Cool, because I'm going to need that later. I don't know what for, but,
All
I
right,
could
then.
probably have an idea of what to do with shiny shards that look like sunlight, or worse. I don't know. I've never dealt with that material before. It's not as pretty as my stone, but, when in Rome. Whatever the hell Rome is.
What's wrong?
What's
I don't know.
wrong?
It's just a phrase, man.
All right, then.
All right.
All right, I have that stone on me.
Is it something edible?
I don't think it is.
Retaliates by opening something metal? Okay, thank you.
That's a weird noise to hear in the Stone Age.
It really is. It almost sounds like a nut cracking or my patience breaking, whichever happened first. How's it going? I made him a shiny. He paid me with shiny stones. So that's cool.
That makes sense. That
At
sounds
least
like
he
fair
didn't
trade.
chicken out and pay me with a head pet. That would have been entirely inappropriate, especially in front of his wife. She could get jealous. She needs more head pats. I think that's why she's so mad all the time.
You're referring to Avis on that, I'd assume.
Yep, the one who's not an elf, but is an elf, but isn't an elf, but maybe an elf. No wonder Igor was confused.
Yes. Yes.
Server like just flies somewhere and like pets you gently on the head.
Yes, dear. How can I help you?
No, it just sounded like you were having a trouble time making making logic work. So I was just trying to see if it helped getting.
Oh, you're trying to get the logic to work up. The logic left a while ago.
It seems to whenever this group ever was made. Yes. Words. Thumbs up.
Words. So that guy's
Server
hammering.
like stops up for a moment, starts thinking, and then like nods along a little bit. Yeah, you're actually right about that.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Anyways.
Big Blue's hammering away.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Give this
Tully's
moonstone to
over there
Avis
hanging out.
before we do anything stupid.
What kind of
There's
stupid?
also another stone you have to remember.
There's the Twilight Stone that we totally need, that we should totally get because we need it for science.
Well, the two of the stones are currently stuck with Asya, and she ain't gonna give that up until the debt's paid. Which I'm working
Yep.
on.
Yeah,
Actually,
my
I'm
mother
gonna
wanted a
roll
meeting,
something.
and I'm still horrified. I still don't know what the
And
hell she
then-
wants from me.
Other than the fact of that debt being paid, I have on my person a moonstone
Okay.
that I need to give, well, I'm going to give to Avis, so that way, when I do this stupid thing, nothing bad happens to it.
Okay. This forge is gonna get real crowded, real quick.
Well, luckily we're outside. Wait, why are you saying that the forge is gonna get real crowded?
Well, there's this tall, beautiful, angry woman behind you, and I like living.
Oh yeah, Asya.
You're seeing her holding two bundles. She just stares at you, blinking.
Yes.
What did you do?
You see, when a man and a woman love each other very much.
I think they're aware of that part of it.
Yeah, you see her like shift one child onto the other arm, picks up one of her sandals, and just like cannon fires it at them. Like you can hear the sound barrier for a second, like break.
Oh, good. They're using
That's
chunkless.
fucking precious.
So, is it what I think it is?
Screaming children.
Yes, these are yours and mine.
Uh-huh. Why are you asking them what did I do then?
You see, more time goes before need to birth pop. Now I have two out of nowhere. What did you do?
So, Erla.
I'm sorry.
I'll read this conversation.
Sorry.
So I had to ask Erla for some help.
See them just like clutch her stomach,
Absolutely cracking up.
fall somewhere, rolls to the ground, laughing her ass
She's
off.
not rolling
Yep.
to the ground. No. At this point, she's struggling to sit, and she's probably gonna be borrowing one of Server's tentacles to muffle herself.
You fucking good over there?
So fine. You want to explain this to her?
I
I wish I had snacks. No. Continue.
You-
Tell her what happened.
You-
Her like
you physical pain.
pushes a small a ball with like open the
mixture
is
of
it
like
called when
nuts and
you're, like,
berries.
yeah, nuts and berries.
It's trail mix.
So, yeah, it's literally just trail mix, but without certain parts of the trail mix.
cries about it.
Sad.
Nut mix.
Nut mix.
Do you know how excruciating, hurtful it was from going from this nice and flat stomach to almost bursting and then have to give these two a push out?
Mm-hmm. That sounds horrifying.
Yes.
Hmm.
And then
Uh-huh.
my servants comes in and tells me that several of my other servants out of nowhere suddenly also give birth.
Mm.
So you tell me what's going on.
So Erla, right? I talked to her because we need the stones really soon. And you were pretty adamant on the idea of not giving them up until the debt was paid.
Yes, and your debt is now paid.
Yes.
I just wanted to let you know.
I also am in deep water
And I'm
with
still
Erla.
angry at you.
And I am in deep water with you, and I completely understand that.
No, I'm angry at you
You're angry,
for
yes.
making me go through this.
And I apologize. I also had no idea that would be the effect.
Did she want this? Why would you agree to something to be a payment if it's not what you want?
Oh, I do want them, yes. I am happy to get my payment. It's just that I did not expect.
Excruciating pain to come with it?
Yes.
But isn't that just bearing children altogether?
It is. This is not the first children I have born, but not in the snap of a finger of me suddenly ballooning out to almost triple my body size.
Well,
Bulging out like a rotten carcass.
There you go. That's
that's
mildly
a
worse.
description that
but
I would
fair.
never have associated with a hyena mother. But all right, cool.
It hurts.
I
Still
I
does.
imagine it does. It's part of the reason why I don't. I avoid this stuff altogether. Yep.
Mhm.
This. Yep.
But here, you
Yep.
go. You help name them. Your responsibility. She hands you the 2 bundles, Spirits.
Uh-oh. That was the first mistake. You made me name them. I don't even know what to name them to begin with.
Cannon fodder.
Jesus
What's a
Christ.
what does canon mean?
What is canon?
So a cannon is actually a really wonderful thing. It involves a bit of smoke and fire and a small cave that shoots out a giant rock. It is fantastic
How do you know
and not
this?
for your use.
How do you know this?
You got to keep a fire elemental busy somehow, and that was a quick way to make them happy. That and developing a pulley system and catapults, and you don't know what a catapult is. I'm very sorry.
We're gonna have a long
Everybody
talk.
looks at Nim for like.
I am
It's all
And turns
thoroughly
to Cerber, looks
fascinated.
at Cerber, and he's just like, he sits next to counts with his tentacles like, yeah, that's correct. That's also correct.
Thir-
That sounds about right.
A thorough conversation
But
is
he'll
required.
preoccupied, so he need weapon. What?
A conversation involving teaching, or at least explaining the stuff, so I could wrap my very simple mind around it right now.
I got a pocket catapult if you want.
Fucking what?
Yeah. I have a pocket catapult, but probably should do it away from the forge.
We'll figure that out later.
Okay.
I need a description on the 2 cannons. I don't know what these are. No.
The two gnolls
Mm-hmm.
she's holding out to you, you see them having mostly her color pattern of this light tan coat with
Are
a white
either
belly.
of them on fire? That's the question.
That
But there is a slight little change to them. Both of them are very much red-headed.
Are they like my kind of redhead?
or are they on fire? Kind of right.
Very, very much, what is that hyena type that is actually very, very much reddish in the brush of their fur.
Oh, I feel like you're naming something else, my guy.
I feel like he is too. I just don't know what it is.
So what? Her color it's like it's brown, yeah.
Yeah, it's a very tan of a coat.
Right.
With like a lighting from underneath her jaw, and then down her front. They still have that, like the main coat is like lightish brown, but like
Oh, he's thinking about a mad wolf. I bet you anything he's thinking about a mad wolf right now.
Could be.
Because that's a nim grade of copper. Yeah.
Mm.
they're like very hard on the reds on like this from the scuff of the neck to like what is basically going to be their hair is very much like this very bright reddish.
Yeah. I know a mad
Coloration.
wolf when I see one. They're also lanky as fuck. Which kind of fits the null archetype.
They have socks.
They have socks.
They're so cute.
You gotta keep those toes warm.
Exactly. Me naming things is the worst thing you could have done. Why have you done this to me?
Well, I like to have your input. You're a father, after all.
Perhaps you should give him a list, and then he could be like, "Oh yeah, that sounds so romantic," or "That sounds amazing," or "Oh, that's your dad's name. Oh, that's so wonderful." Make it easy for the poor guy. I think his brain's gonna melt.
Yeah, I'm trying to process both not only actions I've done, but also what the fuck just happened with multiple other people. Very confused.
Well, this little one is very snappy. You see her pull down her claw like gently, and you just see it like bites onto her finger as if its life depends on it.
Well, that's adorable.
Yeah, that's definitely a family
I
member.
I like Deacon's the snips. Its name is
Snips Strongjaw.
Snip snap. Snip snap.
As long as it isn't
Snip
Bandersnatch.
as in they snipping, or snip as in Snape?
Snip. Snip is in like like biting, nipping. Trying to process words. I can't process words right now. Gotta name all these, don't I?
She then walks over to you, Nim, and
Uh-oh.
hands you the other one.
I would like to gently remind you before handing that over to me that it is extremely dangerous to hand me a child, as they tend to get attached and not leave my possession.
Well, from what I understand, he's your... What is the word for it?
Stepfather?
Yes, that's the word. So here, have your sibling.
least I won't get to be the youngest anymore.
You actually never were.
You never were.
Fuck you.
She just looks it.
Don't worry. Spirit doesn't know this. You're fine.
Well, no.
Do,
Nim was
do, do,
either.
do you hold it up? The
Yeah,
little.
I would gently hug
You
baby.
you hold little snips.
I don't
No,
know if
it's
it
not
would be
Snips.
Snip,
Oh
the other
no.
one.
No, you're holding
No, it's
Snips.
Snaps.
Let's
It's
go.
Snaps.
Snips and snaps.
Snips. Snips. Snaps.
Schnapps.
We're not naming one after alcohol.
I
Well,
swear,
you're.
why not? It's you're the dad after all.
We were saying that your dad was drunk and named you Spirits instead of Spirits because he was slurring, so it makes sense.
I do not take after. I fucking saw that last one.
God damn it.
Oh god.
I saw it. Entire chat saw it. God damn it.
It's too.
Deacon.
I respect Deacon for everything else, but that last we got to tone it back on that.
Deacon, you post that shit in DMs or something, my guy. You put it in the Discord
The
or something, my
public
guy.
chat.
Okay. Snips and snaps. I like it. I like those names.
I get that you like the names, but I do not know this bundle that is being put before me.
The bundle put before you. What is it?
It starts yipping, almost like as if it's trying to say something.
Snip snaps. Yeah.
I listen. I'm gonna tell you this because God forgot. All animals speak my language. Speak, child.
It's calling from Mama.
Your mother's over there, my guy. Props, child.
My
See,
guy.
right there.
Launch.
It cannot see. You have to remember they start out blind.
So, your mom is in this direction. We'll gently nudge.
Osea like reaches out and takes it back again. After a moment, it stops yipping as it just like nuzzles into her breast.
Yep, that one's definitely attached. Good job, kiddo.
And a hungry bastard too.
Days.
It's. I'm glad that he's hungry. I'm glad that he was able to communicate. Some kids are terrible at that. Some kids just stare at you intently,
A very
trying
long.
to use telepathy, and your brain is just on the wrong frequency.
Today is one of those days.
Mm-hmm.
Too much happens and your brain just kind of stops.
Malfunctions.
Yep.
Yeah. So, is there a reason why you wanted me to hold on to the crying sibling?
Just wanted to see how he reacted.
I
You're not going to
adore.
see much to him. Are you not?
I adore most children. Most.
Oh.
Should I be concerned when
I
you said
collect
that
them,
second
fine.
most?
Well, it's because some children and I don't get along because we're too similar. So they're headstrong and trying to, pretend at being an adult in the woods and it's like child no.
Ah, I see. Understandable.
It's like getting them equipped before they go into the forest. Then they're good. Then I can just passively watch them. So I take it you've named your children?
I'm pretty sure we did. So was I only supposed to give 2 names?
Well, Snapper would be a good. I think he should call the one you're holding Snapper Strongjaw. No?
So Snapper Strongjaw. Okay, yeah, it's fine.
Because he can hold on. Do you try and let him bite onto your finger?
Pretty sure he'd take my finger.
Mm-hmm. Okay, in regards of Hangout losing his fickin' mind over the weapons and things, we can tweak with that a bit later. It could also be an issue with the buttons.
That is
So
also
we'll
true.
mess with that a bit later.
Mhm.
It's okay, just sitting here trying to save past some fucking work.
Snapper Strong Jaw.
I'm gonna put that when I interrupt your scene, you little shit. Alright, go on.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. He seems shy.
Shyness is good in a kid.
Can be.
Hmm.
Thank you, Deacon. I appreciate your input so very much.
What is the sex of the child?
Girl.
It's a shy girl.
I like Willow. I like Deacon's.
Willow Beacon?
I like Willow. I like Deacon's suggestion of Willow. That's the words I was going for.
Is he just yelling that from inside?
He's just yelling that from the shop. What will we name this? Willow!
Willow!
Inside the forge, there's a completely different conversation. Like, what's your favorite tree type?
Willow!
Yeah.
This is me not surprised.
That actually sounds like an actual shop conversation.
It is. It's totally a shop conversation.
What a weird coincidence that someone said from the shop the word Willow. I like that name.
You shall be Master Willow.
Snapper Strongjaw and
Masked Willow.
Masked Willow. Okay. Today's definitely been a long day. And we're not even halfway through the day.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, don't worry. She leans down and give you a affectionate little lick before taking Snapper from you.
Yeah, I'm still processing a lot.
So, what was the other kid? Is it a boy and a girl? Or two girls?
I think it's a boy and a girl. I think the boy is Snapper
boy and a
Strongjaw.
girl.
The other ones. Well, what about the other ones in the servant's arms?
I think those
Well, she
ones will be
didn't-
named by past due to the fact that they're not exactly my kid.
No, they were just made and
Popped into existence. In the most painful way possible.
Congratulations, you're a mum now. Wow.
most of them have already been mothers before, so it wasn't, that type of a virgin birth.
It's
But
kind
see,
of
then,
immaculate conception, though.
Yeah.
Well,
She then takes. I will go in and put them down to sleep.
okay.
I hope to see you later. And you can come collect the stones when you have time. After I put the children to bed.
Yep, all good. I need to give Avis that moonstone before this really stupid idea happens.
What is the stupid idea?
Oh, talking to the flame and possibly having a normal conversation that may or may not turn into a battle of wills.
Aren't I supposed to undergo something extremely stupidly painful before you do that?
And I've stated before that's if you want to do that. You don't have to.
I think this is going to be one of those you have to moments.
And that is your choice. It's a different
It's
moonstone.
not so much my choice. It's more of who else is going to be strong enough to deal with this.
Well, other than the fact that there's already, if I were to lose control, the gods would already get involved, and if I were to die, then I would, more or less, the core would be sent to Servo.
And I hate to break it to you, but despite the fact that dear Servo elected to be foolish enough to make such a thing, I still need him alive.
I am aware of that. And I'll be honest, I don't know if he has a plan on what he would do with it, or if there's a way for him to stop it from destroying everything, but
Why do you think I'll take it out of this plane of existence?
because you have a plan to stop it outside of this plane,
Or
Maybe.
to
or are you just martyring yourself?
which I hope you're not.
I would hope the same.
Several small of his small mouth tentacles starts whistling as he like floats a little bit away. Completely innocent.
Grab.
No, I don't believe that innocence for a fucking second.
Why? Why are you doing this?
If you could be possessive of me, I could be possessive of you, and you still have a debt to fill.
The dream realm is slowly recovering, but I cannot make your ants spring to life out of nothing, can I?
You almost had
I
a
was supposed to prevent that in the first place.
I was not the one who killed her. Why you blame me from your
Not
own?
blaming you. I'm the one taking accountability for her foolish actions.
Then why are you blaming me for not being able to protect her? Do you think I have the power to stop the freaking sun? His voice echoes through the entire encampment, people just stopping as they're looking over.
I think this conversation needs to be taken somewhere else.
Your mother is potentially the strongest being
Mm-hmm.
when it both comes to physical prowess and the power of her very element, Nim. And you think that I even measure to a tiny bit of that power? I feel honored that you consider that.
For
But
every flea, there's an opposite.
Mm-hmm.
and you think I am that shadow that could mare the very sky into night? I'm flattered, actually, for you to think that.
Faucet, yes. A part of it, maybe. There's a reason why you two bristle when you guys are around each other.
Oh, that's just because she doesn't like me being, what I am. I'm, after all, the first draft of what she and her kin are.
That, I imagine, comes with certain things that she doesn't have access to. And knowing her, that pisses her off.
Maybe. But do you know how hard it is to see everything that happens and never to experience an end? to it.
I am letting you literally live vicariously through me. You happy, observant pain in the ass.
I am happy with it, but I want more. I also want to experience something I am cheated of.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't give you that.
Can't give me what?
I can't give you that aspect until Hegan does that payment. Or I figure out how to do it.
Oh, really?
What? You thought I would just make a deal and not follow through?
You never know. Though I would doubt you would ever break your word, since your word is your bond. Is it not?
Part of the reason why I don't give it away so easily. Like swearing fealty or accepting anyone else's authority but my own.
And this is what I like about you. So headstrong, so independent.
Gonna get me killed one of these days. Anyhow, Sprig is right. We really shouldn't be doing this here where there's innocent souls that could be affected by our very words.
We've already caused enough of a scene that plenty of people are certainly paying more attention to this conversation.
Stop gawking! If the
You
chieftain can
see-
collect wives, I'm pretty sure I can have one argument with the perfectly wonderful pain in the ass. Fuck the lot of you.
Aw, you think me a perfect pain in the ass?
I will flick you in the
Aw.
syllab.
Can certainly seem like one at times.
You hear in from the smith. Hey guys, can you move somewhere else? You're just disrupting production in here. Fulton just like looks at the rest of you, and just shakes his head.
Sorry that I'm such a fucking disappointment, Tuli.
Why don't we head towards the training grounds? After all, I think that's where Avis went. I gotta give them this moonstone.
Oh, you wanna ride?
I can walk.
You walk down much to the onlook of everyone inside the encampment you walk by.
Mm-hmm.
Spirit's not even going to step around the campfire, he just walks through them.
Yeah, obviously. No reason to step around him anymore.
Yeah. As you walk down, you see this mass of combat happening. As you see soldiers fighting against each other, some even going as far to train unconventionally.
Out of curiosity, what do you
Together.
mean? What do you mean by unconventionally?
Well, from what the fighting style others have,
Mhm.
it's mostly of individual and or dogpiling tactics that is like used when you're like fighting.
Okay.
Here they're actually fighting in like 2 or 2 to 4 man a group, like shields, huddled together, stabbing, slashing, whatever
Information.
in like primitive form of formation fighting.
There it is.
And you see Asak taking charge, giving direction.
Hmm. I'll leave them do their own thing. Gonna find Ace.
Strongest.
Hmm?
Who's the strongest
Out of who?
out of your tribe?
If it were up to my opinion, each of them can be strong in their own right. Eager has a lot of good spells. Avis is pretty much combat hungry all the time. Or at least she seems to want to fight. I still feel bad for Eager on that one. Uka's really strong. Deacon's definitely strong. Man's built like a tree. A big tree.
Man's built like a mountain, a blocking mountain.
Mm-hmm. Goliath can kind of do a lot of good things. Very useful in a lot of situations, and in his own right, strong too, with the transformation. I couldn't tell you who's stronger out of all of them. They're all really good at what they do and seem to hold their own pretty well.
In my village, I used to hunt some of the stronger casters. The most annoying, grumpiest one that I've fought wound up teaching me a lot. I miss them already.
Well, I mean, if you want to hunt a caster, if you want to fight a caster, is what I should say. And, I mean, there is Eager and Avis.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure if I fought either of them, they would just take it personally.
That is a good assumption, yes.
I didn't want them to make you out to be a monster. I didn't want her to appear weak, especially when Eager was in a time of vulnerability. And I think she's still gonna think I'm an asshole.
As this conversation's going on, I am looking for Avis.
I guess I'm doing like, I don't know, like push-ups and armor or something.
Heavy metal push-ups.
Does some pretty
Uh,
cool.
she is doing a mixture of push-up in armor, but also shifting over to do squats while holding a small boulder.
Wow.
Man, training back then, crazy.
You see here, just actually, like, she is sweating her ass off. She is really going at it.
Dude, Avis, do you need a small break? Need to talk? Well, I need
She,
to
like,
give you something quick.
she sets down the boulder and just kind of collapses onto it. Oh, what do you need? Oh,
Well,
fuck.
I wanted to give you the moonstone that I've been holding on to because we need to turn those in soon. But I got
She immediately stands up. You have it?
That's a lot of energy. I have a moonstone, and then there's the stuff that Asya has. I can give you the.
Which is.
I believe it's another moonstone and a twilight stone. I think. Unless I'm misremembering.
So, when are we getting that?
Well, the debt's been paid. I just have to do something really quick beforehand.
What do you mean?
Well, I've got something really stupid to do.
Then shouldn't you take the stone first before you do the stupid thing?
Well, that's why I'm giving you the
So
stone.
the stone is safe? Well, yes, but the other one that Asiya has. I need both.
The debt's been paid. I'm sure if you go to Asya, either A, I'll have to get it, or you can go to Asya and get it. Debt's been paid regardless.
Alright.
That's
She'll-
all I really wanted. That's all I really wanted to do. Is have a small break. If you want to get back to
Mhm.
training, how is that
Can I
armor?
have the stone then?
Well, yeah. Here.
It's. Thank you. It's heavy but effective. I just need to learn how to use it.
I see.
And apparently, for that, I need to get my physical strength up first.
I mean, if it's that heavy, yeah, probably. Can I?
Ugh.
How does one transfer item? Or do we not have that fun thing in this?
Should? I don't know why it's Big L Rascal.
Could try and drag and drop it, but I don't know.
If you do drag and drop it, there is a designated folder called Uthmar. You should be able to put it there.
Designated folder.
There is an item called Moonstone, so if you need to just pop in another one for her, there you go.
I don't see Moonstone in there.
Okay, then I will apply it to your sheet directly. Please continue.
Okay, thank you.
I can, if that's the case, I can just delete the moonstone out of my inventory now. While you
Copy that.
make that, and then we'll just call that good.
All right. She will very carefully place it in a pouch. Right? Then I guess off I go getting that other stone as well.
Yeah.
Good luck with whatever you're doing.
Oh, I will certainly need it.
And then off Avis goes to find Asia.
As you arrive, you hear several noises of children from the chief's hall.
Mm-hmm.
Do you walk inside?
Sure, yeah. I
As you
imagine this
step
is
inside, yeah, you see her sitting over in the small annex where she, Spears, and a couple of others are staying. And you see her holding like two children and are feeding them. And then you see like around her is several other Null women also feeding children.
Yeah.
And as you
She'll
think they
just-
weren't dead.
That's interesting to see all of a sudden.
Completely normal. Don't worry about it.
She'll kind of like raise an eyebrow at it, but she'll keep walking towards Asia.
Yes.
I believe your debt was paid, so that means you will now hand over the Moonstone.
The stones, just the stones.
Stone and Moonstone are yours to collect. Yes, if you are here to collect them.
I am, yes.
You see her grasp hold of, like she hands each of the children to some of the other women who are feeding their children, and they just latch on there to continue feeding as she then lifts out her axe, and you see her starting to grasp hold of the stones, and you see this like sparking of like these glints of power that like starts to emerge as she pulls out the stone. I have trouble at first by pulling out the stones of the axe themselves.
Yeah.
And you see her winching in pain, but then it's just like after a while you see her axe slightly break as she pulls both stones out.
Avis will hold out a hand for the stones.
She put them into your hand.
Thank you very much.
You then see how her cleaver then like completely crumbles.
Hmm.
Huh.
Shame about that.
Well, I can get new one.
You can get a metal one. It's probably better.
Yes. Or I
Good
could
luck with-
fight that big green lizard outside. That dragon have excellent parts for weapons.
I wouldn't recommend unless you want to have the entire tribe turn against you.
What a great big flying lizard, and I cannot hunt it?
Yeah,
Insulting.
it's allied with the tribe.
Ugh.
Maybe mention it's someone's child.
Any case, I'm going to now deliver these stones to where they belong. Good day. And she'll make the trek back. Question actually, does Igor's tattoo to find the Twilight Stone still work, even if he's fallen out of favor with Arnalda?
It was not made by an older, so it would still work.
Okay, good. Yeah. How long was the travel to go to that to the altar? To the boneyard? Like a day of travel, right?
It was a day with me.
So 2 days?
Yeah.
Alright. I guess Avis will go and inform Igor. Hello. I'm going to be gone for a few days. I'm gonna be delivering these, and she'll show the stones to Igor.
Wait, on your own?
Unless you want to come with me.
We can take
Yeah,
a break.
no, if I remember last time
Look
from
at
when
you
the stone was
looking
added
at
to
me.
that
Take a
altar,
break.
some
Go with your wife.
bad stuff happened.
Wait, okay. Redo that because Pepper was talking over the top of you.
If I
You
remember
were having
correctly
a
from the
sparring
last time,
Pepper, let them talk.
yeah, if I remember from the last time we somebody put a stone back into the altar, something quite volatile happened. So I feel like it's not a good idea to send someone there alone.
Well, then you're welcome to join me.
And I think I will.
Good,
Besides,
then
I
that's...
also have a stone to deliver.
She'll look at the Twilight Stone in her hands. Does Igor have a stone as well?
He does not. But as gathering the Twilight Stones was his original objective, that's most likely what he meant.
You're trying to get back in favor with her?
I don't know. But for now, it's just important that we deliver them.
Indeed. You ready to go?
Can I
did
come
you-
with in case stuff happen?
Sure.
Yeah.
Want to protect your asses.
Did you inform
Just give me a
Spirits you're going
second
off
to
do
inform.
this?
Just give me a second to inform Tello of me leaving the camp for a while.
Speaking of which, did you tell Spirits that we're leaving to do that?
Not yet, but I imagine he understands.
And I can also
We can talk to him
imagine,
though.
I can imagine he's incredibly busy, but
And we should
again,
also tell Asadi.
This is his wife we're talking about, so I can imagine that he might also want to be there.
Well, this is not going to bring her back yet. This is not enough.
Yeah, we're both aware of that factor.
It's up to you.
I mean,
You
sure,
said
we'll
to
tell them that we're
inform
going.
Spirits, he as you look around, you see him standing right behind you, on top of a fire.
I'm
vibing.
just vibing in the fire.
That's not an unfamiliar sight.
Mm-hmm.
Davis will just kind of turn around, look at Spiris, and shout over, "Yo, Spiris, we're gonna go deliver these soon. That cool with you?
Yeah.
Okay, good."
It's a weird conversation to have.
Anyway, we should also tell Asadi, or she'll get worried again.
She'll kill you guys if you don't tell her.
Yeah, we can. You can go tell her, and I go tell Tello I go with to protect your asses.
Yeah, I got
Sure
it.
thing.
I think I will take an follow them to see if they do anything stupid.
So you're gonna follow behind them.
Sorry?
No, I'm
Are
gonna
you,
follow them.
What?
are you
You're
assuming
going to
anything?
so you're going to want to do so quietly, stealthily, and preferably with another branch. Not the one attached to me.
Oh, if this form dies, there'll just come a new one. Don't worry.
I know if that one gets involved, some be damned. I'm not going to let her get in the way of completing my goal.
Don't worry, I will be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you here?
Oh, I am here to make sure you're doing it correctly.
I've done this before. I know how to do it.
Yeah,
It also
and so did your friend, and watch what happened last time.
She'll frown. Is there some other way to do it then?
No,
then how
Not
how
really.
is it even possible to do it wrong?
By putting a too dominant piece in with an already established personality, that's why. Without feeding the dominant piece more of the smaller shards to build up a stronger connection.
The last time we tried to take a stone from that altar, it wouldn't budge.
Yeah, so you see, your fault.
You can tell which stone has a more dominant personality then?
Feel the power from the very stone you hold. And it should speak more of the power that radiates within, together with the personality, the part of the person you're recombining.
Okay. Avis will give the Twilight Shard to Eager, and then look at the two moonstones and like focus on them.
As you focused in, you can feel the power that resonates in it. You feel the current in it has it connects with you and runs through you. One shines like a bright star on the night sky. The other is much more dim but constant. It doesn't flash with its power like the other one does.
Right. So the one with the bright flash, I'm assuming, is the more powerful one. Okay. So I have. So this one's seems to be more dominant.
Yes.
How do you propose we handle this then?
Take the more dimmer piece in first.
Mm-hmm. Keep this one for last.
Yes.
All right. Then we'll do that. She'll put the two stones back into a pouch and then looks at Eager. Let's go tell Asadi that we're going to be going for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Mavis will waddle her way back to
As,
the.
as
Why
a
would you
side
be
note, for some
waddling?
reason, as a side note, my foundry is fucking up again.
Has she rolling because new armor heavy?
Ah, right.
She's not used to it yet.
Who could just basically just walk to the working place, find Tallow, drag him in for a kiss. Hey, going for protecting the asses with the stone delivering. See you sooner. Give him a kiss.
Him like mid strike, like gets completely like blindsided. The hammer like flies out of his hand. You hear the sound of something getting smashed and crashing, and a cat being like, "Meow."
We have cats.
Not tame one.
Mm-hmm.
Are you kidding me?
So they're like,
Those little
like
fuckers should
wild
be flocking to me
ocelots.
right now. Cats around.
Anyway,
We should-
I imagine that Eager comes along with the bottling Avis.
Yeah, obviously. And if it looks to be too uncomfortable, you will come in to support her.
No,
But
no, I need to learn how to do this.
Yeah, that's what I imagine. She's too prideful.
So you walk into Ashate, who at the moment is sitting on her throne, talking with some of the elders.
She'll just kind
As
of
she
walk in and wait patiently.
as she sees you walking in, looking at her, she knows something is up, and she like finishes off the conversation with a short order of something needs to be stockpiled and prepared. And she then beckons you over to her. As she like leans back onto her throne, hand on her stomach.
I'll approach. Hello. Me and Inger are going to be gone for a few days. We're going to be delivering the
What?
stones to the altar.
And here you go on adventuring again.
It's only for about 4 days.
I will make sure the children are taken care of.
Thank you. Also, there's something I want to give you.
What?
I'll take out of my bag. I will take out the black feather that I still have.
Oh?
If you put this feather into a piece of jewelry or some other type of clothing, it'll just slightly boost your resilience. Just be warned that if a bird ever approaches you that has these feathers, don't speak to it.
She
This one's the one that gives +1 AC.
Which one?
The black feather. It gives +1
Yeah.
AC.
Yeah, I just added it to her inventory by
Okay,
making
good.
a copy of the feather necklace you have, and then like,
Transferring it.
yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah, Avis have 2 of those.
That was the last one I had
There was
left.
actually 3. She has one herself. She gave me one, and now she gave Islati one.
So just to keep you a little safer.
She like grasps onto your hand, like pulls you in. As she like stands up from her throne and pulls you in for a hug.
She'll hug back.
Be safe, okay?
We will be. Don't worry.
Maybe tell her that Ukas go with you to protect your asses.
We have Uka coming with.
Good. Bring her back safe too. We cannot lose her.
Yes, of course.
Good. Then go.
Mm-hmm.
I
We'll
will
be back in a
not-
few days.
Yeah.
She will nod and then just leave. Yippee!
Igor's just been kind of silent during the interaction between the two, and it just nods at her. Still too afraid to speak up after upsetting her so badly.
Oh yeah, at the way back, Uka just stops in for a quick talk with Nala to say that she's going for a small trip, delivering some stones. If she would take care of it at Tinkry while she's away, basically.
Well,
Sure, I
if
will take care of Hatangi.
Basically,
if
just
you
stop her head in.
when you say that, I'll look and go. You should wait till tomorrow, and we can all go.
Tell that to Avis. She's looking at you like,
You tell her, if you go, that's on her. And then I'll go back to looking to the kid.
oh yeah, before I go, Riot, you, I think in you would be the next one for making the armor for us, so be free to stop by the station and get some measurements.
I'll nod. I won't look up at you.
What did he say?
I'm nodding at what you said, but I'm not looking at you. I'm still looking at the kid.
And then she go to the others. So Riot suggested that we wait for tomorrow and everybody go.
We don't
That's up to you
need
then.
everyone for this.
That's exactly my opinion.
We can. I think we should just get it done. We don't need every single person to come along with just a 2-day trip.
Yeah. Already got my sister to take care of the little one.
Good. Then let's set off. I guess we proceed.
And she's pointing to the little eyeball. Is he coming with too?
Apparently.
Okay, good to know.
Seems he has a better understanding of safety measures when it comes to installing the shards.
Also, Watcher,
Yeah.
just in the case that something does happen on the trip, do you have any way of defending yourself?
Me?
Yeah.
Let me see.
He just disappears.
Yeah, you just see him disappears, like with a small pop.
Lovely.
Actually gone, or are you just invisible?
Seems like he's actually gone. Oh, there he is.
That is for me to know and you to guess.
Fun. Anyway, let's go.
So, since you can do that with the hurt crystals, yeah, I'll probably need you when getting the next one for the Sun Mother.
Sure.
So stuff doesn't happen like last time.
Well,
Yeah. I wouldn't want that happening again.
that should be the last crystal. I don't think we'll be able to do that.
2 last.
Because there's one left in that place.
No,
And-
the Sun have 2.
Where's the second one then?
The same place.
They have 2 of them?
Mm-hmm.
I see. So they have
Your
2
little
sun
friend
shards.
of Ryath seems to be carrying both.
Why do you think I want to melt his fucking face?
I see now.
Not gonna help. Your fire will not touch him as he carries those pieces on him.
I imagine we're walking as we're talking.
Yeah, you are doing the walk and talk.
Sweet.
If you
We
have a
plenty
better
of-
idea, please tell.
We have plenty of other ways to deal with him.
Could you have them roll me a deck save real quick?
Oh no.
you
Roll
have to try
deck
and-
save.
Trip one of
What?
them on the way out.
I can't. Foundry's being a bitch.
Wait, why are we okay? What's happening?
We're moving to map.
No, but like, why are we making a deck save?
I'll do it.
Because Nim is a little shit and is doing something.
I'm
I see.
armed.
Are we being trolled?
I'm unable to roll good today, apparently.
It's like,
I'm not able
what's
to roll
wrong?
at
It's
all.
like, well, first off, I'm armed.
And
You
dangerous.
guys are going across the damn training grounds, and I am armed with moss, so...
They're
This
eating
is
moss with this newfangled contraption called a catapult.
Polar pult.
Brilliant.
God damn it, Foundry.
And Servo? Buddy, I rolled you a 20. You're fine. I'm sorry that it's being a dick to you, though.
Give me a second here. I just need to get my hands on his character sheet. It's the wrong character sheet. I need to roll it.
You gotta wait. Because he's not supposed to be rolling full form. He's supposed to be rolling baby form.
Oh right.
Babu form.
Wait, did it? Oh no! It reset his stat line on both. Fuck.
Oh, it's gonna make my job easier. Alright. Bap. 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 God, I'm good.
You hit Avis and Little Servo with
Don't take the actual.
Holy
damage.
shit.
Don't take the actual
That's
damage.
Are you
right,
trying to
roll.
kill us?
I don't know.
Not yet.
You see Server like getting hit with this
Okay, so
hot
to be
clump.
fair, I'm rolling the damage for science. What actually would be spilling would be nothing more than maybe foliage.
It's like
Just a
moss.
little bit
shit.
of shit. So they're not
Yeah.
gonna get hit. They're not gonna have shit thrown at them. They're just gonna be like, that was a projectile of fluff. Fuck.
Why'd they throw moss at us?
I was gonna say, pop,
You
packed together with
see
shit.
Server like pop like
Only has a haircut.
no. He quite literally pops like a balloon.
Ugh.
Oops.
Ew.
You
Better
form
snap
What?
back into
hated.
reality.
What? And then I get flopped in the face.
Well,
What? What? What is this stuff?
moss.
I look at where it came from.
The moss.
What the hell?
They're showing me this new thing.
Why'd you aim
We're in
at
the
us?
training grounds. Huh?
Why'd you aim at us?
I wasn't aiming at a particular direction.
They're just aiming at the training
Do you
ground.
want one?
No. She'll throw the
Okay.
moss on the floor and just move.
Annoyed,
It's
throws moss.
sucky. It's sucky moss even, so it's just like, what is this even wet with? Ooh.
Eager feels weirdly
Mm-hmm.
satisfied with the coating on his head.
It missed you.
It missed you though.
Oh,
You
okay.
don't get a coating.
You don't get hair.
Damn it!
You're still
You can
bald.
get it.
Bob.
You could totally pick that up and put that on your head right now.
I would
It's
like
not
to
her.
point out-
You could wipe it off her and rub it on your head.
I would still like to point out that he's wearing the clay beanie.
Oh,
No. I broke that off long ago.
Really?
Yeah,
Man,
You were
Let's get it
supposed to keep it
done.
on for an entire day.
that's
Man.
what Nim said when she told me to put it when she put it on.
bro, ruffle infection, because I didn't tell him to break that shit off. I said it would come off naturally. Let this happen.
I look at Eager in disappointment.
Who could probably accidentally break it doing the sparring match.
That is true. She probably would.
Weren't you
break that.
supposed to keep that on till it falls off?
It's almost like it's supposed to absorb into your skin or something. 'Cause I'm not a dick.
Oops.
After a
Again,
while, you
again,
see.
again, he only did this because Nim told him to take it off after a while. This,
She-
I'm being 100%
Well,
She
legitimate.
just said
I would not have
she didn't.
taken it off if she didn't say that it needs to be on for that long.
Okay. Well, the thing with the clay bandage is that it would fall off or it would crumble off eventually. All because you expedited the process doesn't mean, terrible much. The only thing that I'm worried about, both in and out of character, is did enough of the, patch job skin formation show up to prevent infection? Because that's why it was put on there, so you didn't get sick.
He has open flesh wounds on his
Well,
head
that's
right
no,
now.
but that's not the case because if she told me that I needed to leave it on the entire day, I would have left it on the entire day.
Okay.
It's a bandage. You do what you gotta do, dude.
Anyway, I guess we just move on.
After a while, a new Servo Junior pops into existence. Ah! Ah! That hurts.
It was moss.
He points to his eye. You can see it's like reddish. I got a stick inside my eye. Not good
You're-
when I'm a Jersey eye.
You had your back turned to it.
I turned to look because I knew she was doing something. I didn't expect to get hit.
Well, sucks
What
for
is
you, I
it that
guess.
you don't understand that I am all seeing?
Just take that up with her then.
Like his eyes are like more red than usual and swollen.
So I guess we are moving.
Yeah. You are on the road again. Do 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 do. Because you're actually traveling late, you only managed to come to around here.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's after midday.
Yeah, you're traveling after midday. If you're so you're actually going to be here 2.5 days travel
There. And then
to get
2
there.
back. Yeah.
No, it will still be 2.5 to get back also.
Oh, okay.
Because if they are like using only a few moments, to deliver the stones and then go back, they will, still have a half a day's travel at the
Mm-hmm.
from,
That's
and
fair.
then they will only be able to. So they're gonna be out for like 5 days. But you rest and stop for the night, I guess, after you have traveled till just before complete nightfall. Correct?
I guess since I have been tried to learn how to make food for my family, I probably be the one making the food.
Okay,
this trip.
pass. This is what we'll do here. Do you want to either stay with them and then come back to us like next week and finish the day off here, or do you want to finish off the day and then continue with them? Because we've got stuff to do for that day.
That is correct. We're like pausing here. I'm just like gonna. Where is there a token I can use?
So they travel and then camp.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the travel of 2.5 days doesn't really make much sense to me. Don't we? We travel for half a day now, then we travel for an entire day, then we travel again for half a day, and then we're there. So that's still 2 days of travel.
You travel for half a day. then you're getting a quarter of the way.
Yeah, so then and then an entire day to get to 3/4, and then another half to get there.
Yes.
Okay, just confused. Anyway, yeah.
That
Yeah,
that
proceed.
but
still
on
makes it
the,
out.
if you
That still makes it out to be 4 days.
no, it makes it into 5 days, doesn't it? First day only
No,
half.
because we don't need 2.5 to get there. We only need 2 to get there. It's just split up awkwardly. It's split up into
Yeah.
2 halves and a whole.
They'll show up like midday instead of showing up in the
Yeah.
morning.
Or in the evening.
Mm.
Anyway, continue with the
I
other
feel
people.
like Paz just gave a shrug, a verbal shrug.
It's just in my deductibles, it's like you travel for half day first, and travel a full day, then you travel and arrive at the third day you're traveling, deliver the stones, and then you start traveling half a day back. Then you can travel another day. Then you're at day 4 of traveling, and then you come home to day 5.
Yeah, but it doesn't make it total 5 days because half of
It's
day 1
fine.
and
Let's
day
just
5
continue.
I split off.
It's fine.
So
He's a
in
DM.
total, it's
That's
still
it.
4 days.
It's
It's
fine.
not
It's fine.
relevant.
It doesn't matter.
Never mind. We can have this discussion after session.
Or just not at all.
You're the DM. You say it. It goes.
We then return to the rest of the party.
Yeah, if you guys got something to do before, like, uh, dusk, then you can do it.
Alright.
Oh boy, time to go to an isolated spot in this freaking mountain and suffer some pain.
Or you can be transported to Servo's place, and he can do it.
I'm gonna cast silence and make sure that I get out of this cleanly. Yay.
No, quite literally. A tentacle swoops in, grabs hold of you, and pulls you into a pool of shadow. You disappear.
Well, that wasn't ominous at all.
I'm taking my pole.
Damn it! Damn it!
Oh, I'm sorry. You thought I'd be irresponsible to leave advanced technology with a bunch of Neanderthals?
A Neanderthal that's more than willing to test it out.
With fireball.
Well, okay, no, not fireball. I'm not that crazy. Yes.
Get out of here, Mickey.
Dude, we totally could. Just
We
leave it.
could though.
Just
Just let it sit there, please.
Do you ask for any company though, as a tentacle shows up? I'm here to collect you, Nim, for the procedure.
I don't know if this is gonna traumatize the fuck out of Sprig. I think Philly has seen enough trauma for 1 year.
I've seen plenty of things that you probably should no mortal ever see.
I'm gonna refrain from my immediate comment to that.
Don't worry about it.
I think I have been traumatized enough for a lifetime. He says he like suddenly looks, like 10 years older. Like,
Day 1 of you meeting us.
yeah.
Nods.
Oh, come on, Tuli. It wasn't that.
But it was pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
I thought
I
it made
saw
up for...
you. I saw someone break the taboo of playing with blood magic.
Yep. Didn't even know I was doing that.
I saw a thing being born out of it.
Yep.
I have seen or heard the tale of how your little hyena chief
Mm-hmm.
supposedly bloated out of nowhere and gave birth to children.
That I'm still processing that too.
And then I don't know what's going on with the rest of the group, but they seem, well,
Mm-hmm. You're free to speak. It's fine.
I've got a dragon for a kid, apparently.
It's fine. Your feelings are validated. It's fine.
I completely understand you.
yeah, I need
I
that.
can take Iru with us. That'll be fantastic.
I would say, what's one
Besides,
more trauma
if
added?
this- What's one more trauma added? Yeah. A boring life is not one well written.
Very true.
So, I guess I'll take Iru with us in case this thing winds up being fatal. She will have to just take care of the rest.
You
Grass
see her
child.
being.
Mm-hmm.
I have this perfect idea.
Yeah. Yep.
Just give me a second. Wait, who did the wrong with the?
I will go John Wick if it means that someone hurts my kid.
She got bigger.
Because someone was playing around with the wrong settings.
Mm-hmm.
She's supposed to be smaller than me.
Like that. You
fine.
suddenly see her, the giant, like picks her up in her in its hand and just like chucks her in your direction.
Yeah, we need to tell Sparky can't just go throwing people. I mean, I know she can fly, but come on.
Wait. Spark's got a good throwing arm.
Yeah, he does.
This gives me ideas.
Like the catapult.
I'm gonna go speak to my son.
We're gonna play catch the unreciprocal way.
Wait, what? Either like sitting there, spinning eyes, like cannot seem to see straight right now.
It's
Little
okay.
little harpies flying around her head.
It's okay, sweet one. We're gonna go on a trip.
Spark's got a career of throwing things ahead of him.
Ooh, trip where?
You probably shouldn't be looking. Just gently covers eyes. Scoops close.
Tentacle wraps around, pulls you into a pool of darkness. Yay!
Fast travel.
Should I change this map again? Do I want to do
Well,
that?
you could focus on the rest of the kiddos, and then we could just handle the
Yeah.
rest.
But we can do it off cam, resolve the operation if anything.
Mm.
No, you shouldn't do that.
Fair enough. Sprig, you see Ibru and
This is par for the
Nim
course.
just like getting pulled into a pool of darkness and disappears. That then dissipates. Fully just sits there, grabs a keg from his hip, puts it on the ground,
Yeah.
cracks it open,
Yeah.
and just starts chugging.
I don't want to say this, but I need to say this. You willing to share?
He like takes, a small, like gently, like with his hands are too big, like lifts up a small cup, like dips it in his casket. He like pulled the lid off and like hands you the small cup.
Thank you, Sultan.
You're welcome. And then you just see him takes another swig of his barrel.
The bear, I take a sip of the cup. It's gonna be a long day.
This is still blood wine, right?
Yep.
Yep.
This is gonna be a long day. And it's not even over.
Yep.
I gotta deal with a whole internal warfare.
Oh, you too?
Uh-huh. Well, this one... you know how I'm on fire?
Yeah.
Well, that's the whole first flame stuck in me, apparently. So...
Yeah, right. And I am a grandfather of my entire species.
I'm giving you
And yours.
I'm giving you a dead-ass look right
He like stops mid-sip and just like looks at you.
I wasn't joking.
He puts down the barrel.
You might want to get a bigger barrel.
No, he like puts it on the ground for a moment as he like holds it, like stares into the distance, like getting like this 1,000-year stare, like staring at nothing in particular.
Yep.
Then he just like shakes his head, takes a big gulp.
You might as well.
And then he like crushes the barrel in his hand, just like throws it on the fire.
Yep. Do you need more time to process it, or are you good?
I'm good.
Takes a sip from the
barrel.
cup.
Takes another barrel up. Rips open the top of it. Just starts drinking again.
So yeah, that's that whole situation that's about ready to happen.
Right.
And in all honesty, if this doesn't get done, worse things might happen, and I really am not willing to take that chance.
Mm-hmm.
So for the betterment of everybody else, including yourself, myself, Nim, and many others that are here, this needs to be dealt with, and I'll be honest with you, if I don't win this, it's not going to end well.
Yes.
I don't know what's going to happen. I just know something bad's going to happen.
Ah, yes.
I'm not a god. I don't know everything.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just drink and calm our nerves before all hell breaks loose.
He like pulls a miniature barrel off his hip and like throws it to you.
Thank you.
It's like, one of those mini cakes filled with booze in it. He just thrown you away.
This man carried whole ass like kegs with him.
Instead of a cask, it's just a barrel.
Yeah. This man brought like whole ass kegs with him just for drinking, just in case.
Of course, there's always something that can be celebrated with a bit of blood wine.
Exactly.
And he knew he was going on a long trip.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, let's sit
Because he
back.
brought some of his personal supply.
Let's sit back, relax, and wait for Nim to get back.
Now the question is, did he bring his secret stash?
We don't talk about the secret stash.
We don't talk about the secret stash. What the fuck, dude?
Anyways. That's all me and Thultan are probably going to be doing. Is just drinking and vibing until Nim gets back, because we're both stressed the fuck out and we both know the doom is about to come.
They just lean back, drinks slowly. Spirits, you're sitting in the pie, so when you're done with your small mini barrels to drink from, you can just drop it into the fire and add it to your Rita charge rate.
Yep. This is just completely normal.
Mm-hmm. People are looking on from the side, just like, yeah, we're not touching that. That's weird. Look, Ma! Man on fire!
Man on fire. Don't.
Is he being cooked?
Is he being cooked?
No, little Timmy. No, that's the chieftain.
That's the chieftain. He's always on fire.
But isn't that painful, Ma? Oh god, we are getting off track here.
Yeah. Go like
Too
as
hard.
that's between. It's just like now it's just
Uh,
Sultan vibing and Spears vibing while we wait for Nim.
Yeah. Should we then travel to the other map or the... Because he's doing nothing before evening. Deacon is still busy making the armor pieces because that's still gonna take like several hours. I know because I've been working in metal smithing before.
Mm-hmm.
So, why we're shifting server? Aren't you just happy?
Yeah, Nim's never been here, so your decorator needs to be punished. Oh, that's Capri. Hold on.
Yeah, your decorator needs to be punished. Like, why the bodies? Bodies everywhere.
Damn.
That's a nice black screen.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. Enjoy the black. Yep. It's delightful, amazing even.
Give
Just,
me a moment.
I'm fixing it. There you go. It's pitch black like my soul.
All right, Edgelord, chill out.
That's my job.
Well, you're out smoking. I was just trying to keep the shade.
I'm back now.
Yeah.
But our edgelord is also trying to be wholesome.
Yeah. That's what happens when you get kids.
Hmm.
Wait, what happened with servo? It's just token. I thought I had made a token piece for him. The fuck?
Did you what?
I see one on the map, but it has the picture broken.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to look for it.
Come here, pretty one.
I accidentally dropped it in the art folder.
Oh, is that what happened?
I'm looking.
Okay. Quick, hurry, bullshit and buy us time.
No, it's not even there.
I mean,
It has dissipated.
did you actually want us to bullshit to buy time?
Yeah, please bullshit.
Pass, could you DM me Servo's art and I will make this happen right now?
I had a full feeling that Avis would 100% try and go out and do this immediately when I told them about the stones. I was fully aware of that. That's why I did it.
What else did you expect?
Exactly. I wasn't expecting
To
anything different.
unapologetically split the party? Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen.
And of course, Uka gonna protect their asses.
See, I knew Avis would go. I wasn't entirely sure about the others that joined in. That was the part I wasn't sure about. I was 100% sure Avis would go.
I don't know, man. For me, I kind of would have anticipated that Eager would have definitely gone because, going on an adventure with the waifu, hell yeah.
And, like, that one was more on the fence. But at the same time, I didn't know how the situation would all play out either.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I didn't know.
I sent you the old token for him.
I didn't know how the whole my debt being paid would actually play out.
What I asked for was his art. I didn't ask for this basic bitch token.
Ah, my bad.
Sorry, Tentahubby deserves good frame, not sad frame.
My bad.
Fine. Well, I'm digging for it. You're fine, hon. I got it.
I still like that she called him Tinta Daddy. Talks about so
No,
much more
I'm
about
not
her.
gonna call him Tinta Daddy. I'm gonna call him Tinta Hubby. There's a difference.
Okay. I don't need to
Why?
hear that
I'm
shit.
not his fucking. I'm not his fucking warlock. I'm not his little bitch. Fuck
Jesus
you.
fuck. Alright.
Wait, why is there a shower pool underneath me? Again!
Again!
Good.
Fuck!
Stumped. Look at it. Okay. Why they're not deleting?
Because I'm not allowing you to. You
No.
need to see this.
Did you want
Witness the
like
glory.
Witness me!
Galaxy vibes for him? I forget. Or did you want something basic?
Something Galaxy is fine.
Something Galaxy is fine.
Something Galaxy.
I now have the words "Witness Me" from Mad Max playing in my head consistently.
As well you should. As well you should.
And
I was just deliberately trying to go for the joke that I'm getting dunked into the water again.
yeah. And oh, why am I here?
You're fine.
Why am I here? No, I don't want to be here.
Why am I here? Just to suffer.
I am just here to suffer. Why?
Why?
But it's so that you can also see the map. So
Yeah.
just
Yeah, just put him off screen. It'll be fine. What are they gonna do? Cry?
maybe. But
Listen.
I will collect the tears.
It's a free action to cry.
It is a free action to cry. Just in case you forgot, kids. It's totally a free action to cry.
It's a bonus action to curl up into a ball.
Yeah. Alright, da 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 da. Got NPCs, got team 1, got NPC token. Scroll.
Despairing is a reaction.
It's hot. Despair is
Despair is a reaction.
despair is a reaction.
No.
Team 1. No. Why? See, this is what happens when I don't mute. You all hear my internal dialogue.
I mean, that's fine.
That's fine.
It just adds to the flavor of entertainment while we're waiting.
Oh,
And
no.
insanity.
Just like how this
Very
blackjack cola is really adding to the flavor of my day.
I put this in here with every intention of it working. Why are you being an asshole?
Why are you
I
booing
was
me?
just-
I'm right.
I was just about to say, why is the old right up there?
Man, I can't believe it. Ryan's here.
There he is.
The boy.
Judging.
Look at that face. That is truly the reaction.
Yep.
This
Yep.
would be truly a reaction, though. Okay, team 1, NPC token, bam.
I like how one of the
Staring at you
slides in the art looks like
menacingly.
it's just a middle finger.
Riot has gotten bigger. What is a middle finger? Hold on, what?
I say if you look at Servo's art, you look at where the little stone tabs are at. One of them looks like a middle finger.
It does look like a middle
Yeah.
finger. What the fuck?
Great, isn't it?
I respect it.
Wait, where's Riot?
He just-
The fuck?
What do you mean?
I
I'm not
Don't
here.
know.
No, I
Where-
put your token in so you could actually see what's going on the map.
I mean, I'm pretty.
I can see. I can see.
That's beautiful fucking token art.
Oh, yeah.
That's cosmic as shit.
Gorgeous. Yeah, it
Mhm.
is.
Look.
Hikarin is the only one that, other than him that has that frame, last I checked. I could
Oh,
be
you're not
horribly
gonna
wrong.
use the new art you got for him.
There's new art.
What new art?
That was. I wasn't
Didn't
given
you
new
have
art.
made the special thing? You showed me for a few days ago.
What new art? I haven't showed you new art for several.
We take it another time.
Anywho, who wants to play runic checkers?
I'm willing to.
Fight me.
I have no idea what the fuck you're referring to, but I'll do it. Fuck it.
I'm gonna go along with this. This is fun. All right, so there's your magical token art. there I am, all small and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Did Ebro break?
Yes.
Eero probably broke.
Everything is
Eero,
breaking.
Eero
Yeah, there's
could
a
not
small riot there.
figure out what the
She,
fluff is
she did
going
not
on.
survive. She did not survive the transportation between planes.
She's just staring at this whole fucking thing, being like,
Yeah, welcome to trying to process new information like Eldritch Abomination beyond our comprehension.
"Get on my level.
Exactly.
This is just a Tuesday."
That's my point. It's normal for most of us. For these people, though, no, not really.
It just you see the water spill out as this enormous thing shoots up from the water.
Huh. You know, I don't know what I was expecting.
What?
I mean, the eye thing makes sense. This just makes sense. But the whole suspended in a pool of darkness.
This is where I live.
Okay. Are the bodies a personal touch or just happenstance?
Fools who came to steal. Fools who came to challenge. For my destruction under someone else's word and order.
And you're just leaving the bodies out here?
I cannot really eat them.
Okay. You couldn't clean them up either?
Fine. You see the bodies start disappearing one by one. I'm not doing that right now because that means I would need to go on to
Yeah,
my
you
map
have to mess
tool
with the
and
map.
like.
Yeah. We're using our magical mind palace. Magical mind palace dictates that all the bodies are gone. It's just Nibs over here like, it's your lair. It's your den. Keep it tidy. You deserve a
This
nice
is only the. This is but the porch of my lair.
So you're gonna keep me out here on your porch? You're not even going to invite me in?
You cannot survive in the depths where I am.
It's a damn shame. Okay. Even if I just breathe water?
You would still be crushed by the very pressure.
Okay. So how are we gonna shove this mountain heart into my being?
Well, first, a tentacle like wraps around your midsection, like lifts you gently up. As you're
You don't have
being
to rub it in.
what?
I know I'm light, but you don't have to rub it in.
I was just moving you to get you in position for what I'm going to do.
I'm gonna keep making snarky comments so that I can feel better.
Fine. Do that then. You then see he like takes the heart off your staff very gently. Like as if he's handling, a really precious piece of jewelry or like a statue or something he's holding.
It's the same amount of care that he's doing in my midsection right now. Yep.
Mhm. He then lowers you onto a stone table. or sacrificial altar, you're not entirely sure. There's blood on it, so
Why are you putting me on here? There's blood here. Why is there blood here?
it's dried long time ago. You're not the
Stop
first one.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure every lady likes to hear that. But again, there's blood here.
Did you think it would not be a little blood would be spilled from this procedure?
I'm gonna refrain from my immediate comment, which you already can hear. I don't render Lena paste. I got too much crap to do.
Render you into a paste. What do you think of me?
I think you're bigger and stronger than I am, and that if you clench or get too active, that I could be squished.
Or ripped apart as if you were nothing? Yes, I could. But I am being gentle with you.
Yeah, I noticed. Still blood on that altar, though.
Really, if that's a problem, you see a tentacle like goes away and the blood.
Precipitation, that shit.
Yeah.
Why are you putting me on dirty things? I know I'm a druid, but come on.
What's a little blood between friends like?
Is it your blood? No. Then I don't
No.
want it. Yeah, I don't want it.
Oh, really? So you want my blood in your veins? Is that it?
Listen. If it was your blood, it wouldn't feel weird. It's someone else's blood, and I don't know who they are. It feels weird. Okay? Just that simple.
Fine. Well, I actually think you do know the person.
Oh, gods. Which one?
No, wait. Wrong. Wrong millennia. I'm thinking of wrong.
Gonna say, did Moon Mother go over there and start bleeding all over the table? I humbly doubt it.
Now, bite onto this, because this is gonna hurt, and I'm also going to be restraining your arms and feet now.
Am I biting a tentacle or am I biting leather?
What do you?
Don't ask me my preference. We both know what my preference is gonna be. It's gonna be flesh.
You see a miniature. You see a miniature edition, like another like server Juna like pops into just be like, where were I pulled from? Huh? Oh, hi. Yes. Ah, okay. He just like wraps all his small tentacles into your mouth as a gag.
Buddy, you don't need to put it in my mouth. You just need to go one across the mouth. Don't get too excited. The poor viewers might freak out.
No, because if I'm only using one, you're gonna bite it off. So I'm using multiple for tensile strength.
You're muffling me. You're not feeding me. You're fine.
Listen, I don't want to lose another arm. It's still not fully grown back yet.
Fine. This goes here. Do my hands have to be bound up like that? Pervert. I can't just hug this guy? Oh, that's right. That thing's got to go on my chest. You suck. All right, go. Just trying to comply.
He then opens up your shirt, just like for the middle of the chest would be exposed. And you see here a tentacle holding the stone, coming really close, just like holding it over your exposed area. And then another tentacle like leans in and starts prickling into. At first, you feel like a burning sensation, but then you see it like a opening of rifts into your very being. Not in a sense of like cutting you open as in an operation, but like opening up your very being.
I thought you were just gonna reopen the scar.
No. I'm going to insert this into your very core, your very soul, so be prepared for the pain that follows. And you just see him, the tentacle holding the crystal, then like jabs in with the stone.
I am gonna do a stubbornness check. 1 second.
You're rolling with disadvantage on this one.
That's my girl. Fuck
You can barely contain this because you feel like something in your very core is wrong, and you feel it into your very existence, as if something foreign is striking you.
Well, if it's ice or worse. Hell is this?
I am working as fast as I can. Give me a moment and I shall close you up.
I know you are working as fast as you can. I can be stubborn too. It's fine.
Because I'm invading into your very core, your very soul, to implant something.
You do a good job that I rushed one. This is fine. Like, it's a good thing I could just scream in my head instead. You know, for every bone I've ever broken, this is still worse.
Okay.
That bother. Would you mind telling me if there's something wrong?
Well, let's just say like this. They are fighting each other, your core and this one. I'm trying to stabilize them, but they are not agreeing.
I never thought I would be rooted to the fucking ground. Maybe I thought I would be free to do as I saw fit. Get more complicated.
And a little extra of discipline and mana infusion. And you hear this audible click echoing into your very being as you suddenly feel this surge of power starts to run through your soul, through your very veins, as your magical circuitry goes haywire with a sudden well, how is the best way to explain that?
That I would be closer
It's like when you like put a new battery in, like a new type of battery into something that is way more powerful than the machine is. So you're basically getting slightly fried from overflow in your magic surgery.
I saw Agus burn his heads this way. This is just, you know, my soul. This is fine. Yep. Just peachy. I bet birth hurts more.
You take 26 non-refundable, non-reducing damage as your circuitry quite literally is burning itself out on your body. His tentacle slips out and you see him do a few motions with a few tentacles, and you can feel like this burning outburst from within your very core like slowly seals up, closing.
Like
I
a
am
fire?
I am sorry, Nim.
Why are you sorry?
I could see how much it hurt, but I could not stop from what I was doing. Else it would have killed you.
Fine. Going to be okay.
I cannot use magic to heal you, or else I am but going to further strain your body and your circuitry that has already been burned out. Nim, do you look down on yourself?
Yeah, considering that her inclination is to curl up into a ball, but she
Yeah.
can't.
She is let go as after he closed her up.
I am ball.
As you like see on your leg, like at the top of your thighs, which should be visible.
It's so adorable that you think that Nim is so dismodest as to let her body be exposed to the elements.
Ah, fair enough. I couldn't remember on top of the head how much of a dress she would be in.
I am not Tenny. I do not believe less is more.
But this does show more.
I am a warrior first, damn you. I keep myself wrapped.
Right. You can see at like, well, you would probably be able to see like your, would that be upper or lower arm?
Is it the forearm or the upper arm?
Yeah, the forearm. The forearm.
I have my bracers on, but that should be fine.
You would still be able to see a little bit of skin underneath some places, and you can like see these linings that usually are that very dim green and golden glow coloration running separately with the veins through your body are blackened out as if they have been burnt several places.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me of what happened when Agus got burned. Please tell me he didn't feel that. I would feel like such an...
He did. And he did it all for you.
That's gotta be a very weird way to live.
A little bit of pain and a little bit damage to oneself, or to make sure that the ones you care for are safe. Don't make
Can
me
you really
laugh,
say
then we
that I
both
care
know
about
you would do it
something?
in a heartbeat. If it
I
came to it.
don't even know this idiot, and I'm already okay with doing.
You don't know what, idiot.
Don't even know the fire chief, and I did this crap because I know see that he's just as bad as me.
But rest now for a bit and I shall send you back. But don't use magic and don't transform. Am I making myself clear?
I know how hard it is to tell a druid that they can't even be in their animal form.
I know, but it puts strain on your already... Think of it like when a beaver's dam bursts. This is what you're experiencing right now.
Well, I guess you're just screwed then.
Hmm?
Well, because I am a terrible person when I get injured. I get really cuddly, so that's your problem now.
Yeah. Little server junior like floats nearby. Suddenly he just like get
Nope. Just
pulled from off
violently
screen.
grab. If Ira comes nearby, again, violently grabbed. Oh,
As I
look, is
said,
that
like
a tentacle? I have 2 arms and 2 feet. I will violently grab. This is fine. So you can leave that there. The pounding.
Yeah. She is covered in tentacle. God damn it. And feathers. Why do I just have this picture of her like holding Eva on the one arm and Server Junior in the other, and just like cuddle time.
Hold on, I have to. Okay, got that out of my system. All right. Said 3 times. Fuck you. You're not my real dad. Do what I want. We could smash cut while I'm tenderized. Or if I'm good enough to be let out in the round people again. Just know that you're going to be on snuggle duty until I feel better.
Fuck.
Shit. Damn. Balls.
And this is where we are cutting it for today's session. We have been going for almost 4 hours now.
What? It's only been 3 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
You have a whole
Yeah,
other
it's
hour.
3 hours.
So you
It's
could
been
harass Rioth, you could harass Brig, you could
3
harass
hours
the
and
other
45
players.
minutes.
You also
Oh.
have to remember that we did also lose a small chunk because of
Yeah.
there was a hiccup. So we lost like 40 minutes there, I would like to point out.
Wasn't it
No,
like
it's right.
5?
It just says 3 hours for me because it reset.
Oh, that's on me too. It must have reset then.
We didn't
Yeah.
lose all that much time because of that.
we
No,
were
you're
in
good.
with
If you want to end it here, it's fine.
I'm kind of needed because it's like almost 5 p.m. here, and
No,
we
you're
need
good.
to.
Yeah, I was just going off what I saw. That I
Yeah.
forgot
Yeah.
about that.
We're currently up to 3 hours and 43 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Copy that.
Plus the 40 something minutes that was also lost because we when the storm hits, we lost
Ooh.
connection.
Closer to like 10,
All good.
20. I mean, it's not that bad. And even then, we have the recording.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I would like to say then thank you, dear players, and thank you, editorial team, and to you, dear viewers, thank you for supporting and being here with us. And I hope that you'll continue to support us in, well into the future, and hope to see you around next time here at Songs of Uthmar. Until next time, take care. See you around. Bye-bye.
Bye.